Ellie, can you get me a water? Hey, everybody. Saturday night with Granny B. Come on in. Hi, Nicole. How are you, hon? Hi, Angela. Foot's itching. That means I'm going to walk on strange ground. So my mom always used to say, I got to reach around here and get my... Hello, Jovita. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Can you guys hear me? I had to get my land stairs. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Thank you guys for coming. Don't forget the thummies. Yeah, I get trolls on my channel too. We just zap them on out of here when we get them. Just zap them on out. Welcome in. Lots of people live tonight. Cleaning my glasses so I can see. Hi, Becky Boo. How are you? It's been a while since I went live. I think I went live this week. Colin, did you shut that door? Hi, Paul. How's Paul? Blah. Let's try that again. Hi, Paul's Gaming. Colin, did you shut your dad's door? So he don't yell? Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm cleaning my glasses so I can be sure and see. Good. Yeah, I think I got your email, Nancy. Nancy, I'll send out your certificate probably in a couple of weeks, dear. Have to wait till I get a payday. You know, it takes me sometimes a little while. Hi, Maid Marion. How are you, darling? How are you? Welcome in. I'm looking for a co-host tonight. That means somebody that can always come to my lives to sit up there with me. Hi, Cynthia. How are you, darling? Welcome in. Clean my phone. Clean up my phone. Trying to get up here better. Oh, how's everybody doing? Okay, Nancy. Yeah, you'll get it eventually, hon. It just takes me a little while. So what's everybody up to? How's everybody doing? Can you see me? Kind of hunkered down here. I finally got my cardigan finished, my green cardigan. Yeah, I'm doing lots better. I just have, my back is just something going on with my back. Hello, Walisha. Hi, Nancy. How are you, honey? Oh, I said hi to you. Hey, Kelly. Hi, bring it. How you doing, girl? Sitting here combing my messy hair. Doing good. Working on a 12-point blanket. Yes, so mine's getting real big. I finally got my cardigan finished, and it's back there on the mannequin. It's like a kimono style. Yep, it's really pretty. Comes down almost down to my knees. Whew. Haven't been feeling that great. Of course, I was sick, and then my back. Oh, I think my back mainly hurts from me sleeping in my chair for so long. And I'm telling you today, I literally thought I was dying. And thank you, Becky Boo. I'm going to look into some exercises to do for my back. Yeah, Walisha. Yeah, I got to do a co-host. I'm going to do like an application for a co-host. The person has to be ready and willing to be on my live whenever I do it. That means daytime. So I've got to put some fishy. I've got to put some more thought into how I'm going to do that. I see 7 people. Thank you for coming in. My hair is a total mess. I'd rather, when I brush my hair, I'd rather finger comb it like this because if you do your hair like this and get used to doing it without a hairbrush, you lose less hair. It's not as much as, so that's what I do when I brush it, is I got my results back. Good God, Fish, you're too young for that. Oh my God, honey, that's terrible. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I finished my cardigan back there with your beautiful yarn. Yeah, I got to get a couple more people that say they're interested, and I don't want to just choose someone right off the bat because I know people have busy schedules. Fish, that is terrible. You are way too young for that, sweetheart. If I stop smoking now, good Lord, I've never heard of that, of someone so young. Of course, I know people that have had lung cancer that never smoked a cigarette before in their life. Lord, Lord, Lord. Now, there are cancer cells. I've had cancer cells, high cancer cells before. Hi, Dinky. How are you? I mean, I smoked for up until 10 years ago. And God love you, honey. Prayers, definitely. We will be praying. It's so terrible. Cigarettes are bad, yes. Okay, what did Nancy say? I missed something. Nancy said something because Cynthia's telling her good riddance. Let's see what's going on up here. What did I miss, Nancy? Hey, Cynthia. I'm good. I'm single. Yeah, good riddance to him. That's for doggone sure. So if you're a crocheter, what's on your hook? What's everybody doing? I finished my cardigan. I'm finishing my 12-point blanket, and I don't know what I'll make next. I'm debating whether I should put pockets on my sweater back there, my cardigan. I see 16 awesome people. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I'm really worried about my back. Of course, I slipped in that recliner. I've got to stop. Today it hurts, and it's just, my mother had spinal stenosis, and that runs in my family. And me being 60 years old, I kind of worry about that. But I was to the point today where I was in tears. And it's a backache where the pain runs down the spine. So it's really crazy. I see 14 people. When I get a few more people in here, I don't see anybody that would want to come up right now on the panel. Oh, my belly's making weird noises. But I hope everybody's doing real good. Can you see me good enough? I'm kind of sitting in the dark. Got a light behind me. Got my little area set up here. I was hoping I'd get some of the old gang in here, but it seems like everybody is live. But I thought I better get a live going because it's been a while. Cynthia, I'm so glad to see you here, honey. I talked to Brenda today. She said she was going to do a live, but she didn't come on. Bless her heart. Okay, let's go down here. I think there's some more comments that I didn't see. The cardigan looks great. Are the sleeves flared? They're all one side. They're kimono style. I was going to taper them in, but I decided I didn't want to because I don't like anything around my arms. I hate long sleeves, so I just made them bell sleeves. Like, they're like it's kimono style. It's my design, of course, a kimono style sweater. I don't think I could reach back there. And they have the ribbing around the edge. Hi, Shell Bell. Okay, 17 people in here and 9 thumbs up. Okay, slackers, make sure you give her. Your peak host has turned into a white-haired lady. I'm letting this. I was tempted today. I almost put the dye on it, but I'm going to try my best not to. Yeah, hit those thumbs up, guys. Try my best not to dye this hair. Get my white hair back. I'm tired of the high maintenance. I'm needing it cut because I do not like my hair any longer than below my ears. And it is about, I haven't had it cut since Oh boy, is that much length. I do not like long hair. I did when I was young, but not now. Yeah, Brenda's not doing as much lately. She had some really unfortunate news today. Bless her heart. It's like it never. Hi, Doc Danger. How you doing? Let me get about 17. I had about 18 people in here, and I'll drop that link. I talked to Steph earlier, but I still don't think she's feeling too good. Thank you guys for coming. We were watching that show. What's it called, Colin? 1853? 1853. Oh, that made me mad. How that. I got upset because it's just, I won't tell in case anybody's watching it. Hi, Connie. How are you doing, sweetheart? Yes, it sure has been a hard year for everyone. It's been a hard life. It's a hard life. Life is hard. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Now that I haven't dyed my hair in a while, my dark gray is really starting to show. But I am so over this dyeing my hair pink. Dyeing it any color. Look at that white. I'm an old granny, so I gotta look like one. Nancy, how you doing, girl? Hi, Claudita, my sweetheart. How are you, darling? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm hanging in there, hun. How you been, Noni? May. I've been sick, but I'm getting over it. I'm just really worried about this back pain because I may have pulled a muscle from coughing. I don't know. You didn't miss a thing, Becky. Becky said, I went to get my pills. What did I miss? Not a doggone thing. I just feel kind of out of sorts. I think it's because of my backache. But I think that backache could also be from having to sleep in that chair. So tonight I'm gonna. Yeah, my hair has been white since I was 28 years old. Since I had a car accident, and it's just dead cells. Doesn't matter what to me. I've lost my hair I've lost my hair 3 times. Been completely bald. That it's just. But I've had. I like white hair. The pink was on my bucket list. Did for 18 months, but I do like my white. See how white it is in the front? Excited to get it back there. Not really the blahs, just with that back pain. Because I've never had a backache. I've never suffered backache. And it's just since I've been sick with this mess. So, but I think coughing, I may have pulled the muscle. Oh, yeah. I had 2 friends in school. They were white hair right here. Theirs was white. Now, mine is totally white, except for in the back. I got a dark streak. It looks like a skunk. Yeah, I'm getting better. I got my voice back. Today's the first day I could taste something. But it wasn't that bad. I've been sicker than this before. I mean, I had a bad cough and aches, and we had fever for about 5 days. I've been sicker than this, a lot sicker. So, but I don't like having a backache. And oh, so I think I coughed, and when I did, I think I might have pulled a muscle. So today I was laying down to take a nap, and when I went to get up, I didn't know if I was going to get up or not. The back pain was so doggone bad. I was like, what the crap? And it's like right in the middle of the back of my back. Connie says, get to feeling better, Noni May. Thank you, darling. How you doing, Becky? Uh, Connie, with your legs and everything. Bless your sweetheart. Gosh, you've been through it. Yeah, Brenda said she was going to come up, or come on, but she had some terrible news and stuff. But I am looking for a co-host that can be available every time I go live. That means in the daytime. I'll do another live tomorrow when Kim and Colin go to church. But like, you know how you're seeing everybody, they'll have like their self and somebody else on the panel. But I need to find just them. But I need to find, because, sometimes I'm going to drop the link here in a minute, but sometimes, when we get so many people up on the panel, it gets so hard to, everybody's trying to talk at once. She didn't say, she didn't say, Shelly, how she's doing. I imagine she's not doing good at all, considering. But bless her heart. Anyway, I don't know. Steph's been sick too. I talked to Steph, but Steph's young, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so somebody can come up. Steph's young, so she's kind of got her own life going on, but, Okay. I think that's the link. There we go. I'm going to get one or two at a time up because I get, we get too many people up here and it gets hard to hear everybody talk. I should have grabbed me some water before I went live and I forgot it. Well, the thing is, I need a co-host. I do it two co-hosts, like when I do lives during the day. And when I do my lives during the day, I like to do them about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and not everybody's always up. That's what I want. I want to find somebody that can be ready to go live when I do my daytime lives, and it just be me and that person for a while. So if anybody can fill out the application, here's the application here in the live. Hi, Bang BMRS channel. How are you? Hi, Granny. Thumbs up. Done and good vibes. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I told my husband I was going to go live tonight. And he better not start his mouth. I might have to hit him. Kim and Colin were both having to model my sweater because as I was making it, I kept having to have a model. Okay, Shell, that's okay, honey. I was just doing a thing in case everybody wants to come up. Do about an hour. I wish I'd quit playing with my hair, but that's what I do. It is kind of fuzzy, I can see, but I don't feel like, well, I'd have to turn on that big light. No, I don't want to turn that on. But anyway. So did everybody have a good Saturday? I don't even know what I did today. Not much, obviously. Connie says, yes, Tony, I had another ankle surgery. Oh, God. On Valentine's Day, praying that's all. Now I can heal and start PT on my PT. My surgeon told me that I have very soft bones. Oh, God, bless your heart. Hello, Sir Melvin. How are you, my friend? Now, don't anyone time Sir Melvin out. He's my friend. He's just dropping his link. From Phil's, thank you. Just don't drop your link a lot. I bet that color looked good on Colin. Yeah, because he's a redhead. It did. Green looked good on him. I never paid too much attention on if colors looked good on me or not. I never paid attention to that. I just always wore what I want. But with Colin having red hair, it looked really good on him. Now, Kim, he's so skinny and scrawny. It wrapped around him about 2 or 3 times. But we all have about the same length in arms. So I was doing it to get the arms just right. But I really like it. It's like a kimono sweater. Took me forever because I started it and I always finish everything I make. Now I might set it aside for a while, but I thought this is taking forever. This is a very, very I mean, it was a lot of work. You do your back panel, your front panel, all that ribbing. And It was taking me forever. And I thought at one point I could quit this, but I cannot do that once I start. And it took me about three skeins, maybe 3.5 skeins. It took me about 35 ounces of yarn, and it's almost down to my knees. So this spring, I'll wear it when I go to the cemetery and stuff when the weather starts warming up, because it'll still be cold enough. It'll still be, cool enough to that I need something. But I really, really like it. It's very comfortable. It's heavy, but it's very. Well, what is my dog doing back there? But it's very nice. Very, very nice. If anybody wants to come up, let me know, and I'll do your interviews. I need to get a co-host, someone that can be available to come. You should be good and warm. Yeah, it's rare. It's very warm. It's just double crochet. It's long sleeves. Of course, they're long. They're bell sleeves. The flared sleeves. I might eventually, not right now, because I'd have to get up and since I'm on the laptop. But I'll probably have Colin take a picture. We planned on taking pictures. I made 12 ponchos altogether. And it's just getting him, because Colin's very busy with work, uh, getting him to time to take pictures and stuff like that. But it'll be nice in the cemeteries when I'm walking around in the cold weather. And my hair is a total mess. Oh well. It is all right. It is okay. Totally. It looks awful on me, probably because I'm a 2-ton Tessie. I'm a fat chick. That's what Kim and Colin call me. Oh, God. I probably look really ridiculous in it, but it don't look good. It's just warm. I mean, it looks good, but on me, it probably looks ridiculous. Of course, they laughed at me in it. Of course, they love to laugh at me. It gives them something to do. If they laugh at me, it makes them feel good. So let them feel good. Oh, but it was a lot of work, let me tell you. My sister asked me if I'd make my niece one. And of course, she's a baby. Oh, for Pete's sake. Here we got us a troll. Got an impersonator. Let me get them. Let me get them. I'll probably be getting. Hello, Emerald. How are you, darling? How are you? How are you? Welcome in, Miss Emerald. You guys can drop your links if you want to. You can drop your dinky dinks if you want to. They're just guys. They're just silly. Who cares as long as you're warm? Yeah, that's what I say. Let them laugh. Don't ever bother me if somebody laughs at me. I love it when people laugh at me. It makes me feel like I'm funny. Thank you, Emerald darling. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kim had his hands up on the computer. It may be blurry because he's had it up on the camera. But one thing I don't want is if people laugh at me, they can say whatever they want. To me, it does not bother me because I love myself too much to let it faze me. So if anybody wants to come up, just let me know and I'll drop the link-a-dink. But I wish I would have brought my water over here. That's good to hear, Emerald, that you're doing good, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. I so appreciate it. So appreciate it. So how's everybody's weather doing? I don't know what my weather's doing. Alexa, what's the temperature? Alexa. Oh. 19 degrees. Well, it's almost spring, guys. That's all that matters. Almost spring. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing, honey? She says, hey, Granny D-Lo. 58 where Brenda's at. Whoa wee. That's summertime. No, I got to be, before I can go outside with no jacket on or no wrap on, it's got to be at least 65 because I'm very cold even at 65 degrees. Very cold. Very cold natured. Love you too, Brenda Hunter. Thank you for coming. So appreciate it. Patty, what you doing over there? 23 in New York. Whoo, what part of New York you in, bro? New York, New York. I am so over winter. I'm ready for some spring for sure, for sure, for sure. Who's with me? Who's ready for spring? I don't know what I'm going to do in the spring, but ready to sit outside. And sorry for being late. Oh, it's okay, honey. You're never too late. Sorry for being late, but sit with hubby in his room until he gets ready for bed. I run my husband off. I told him to get out of here. Oh, my goodness. I'm just hoping my back doesn't hurt tonight and I get some sleep. I need to take my shower before I go to bed, but we have got one, oh my gosh, I hope my husband gets it fixed. We have got one tank or something in our, I don't know what it is. And the water does not hardly stay warm, hardly ever. You get, if I don't wash, and I have a lot of hair, and it takes a lot of water to rinse it. And when I wash it, I can't get it as clean because the water goes too cold. So what I'm gonna, and I can't lean over my sink anymore and wash my hair in the kitchen sink because it just hurts my back too bad. So I thought, well, maybe if I could wash my hair in the sink, which I tried and I can't, then I could let the water warm up and then take a shower. But if you try to take a shower and wash your hair at the same time, you freeze. So I'm hoping our water heater our home is 28 years old. So the water heaters, I have frickin' Kung CJ the Hill hostage. Haha, how many, I can't, haha, marry me, I love him, haha. Well, I don't know who you are, but you got Kung instead of King, so I'm going to get rid of you. Don't know who you are. Block. Yeah, just worry about your body. Yeah, I can't stand to take a shower and just wash my body and not wash my hair. I like to wash them both at the same time. But I may do that. Of course, it's hard for me to wash my hair in the shower because my boobs are huge. Not to be gross, and it hurts them, you know? But it'll all work out. What I have been doing this winter, though, is just getting my hair wet and scrubbing it as fast as I can. Get my body just scrub with soap, scrub my hair, and then try to get it all rinsed off. And the last couple times I washed my hair, it did not get all the soap out because my hair is so thick in the back. It's thicker in the back than it is in the front. Those ponytail holder things, I can only get it around one time on my hair. It's a doggone thick. That's why I like to get it cut so it's not so long because it's really, right now I'm going on, I haven't washed my hair in about probably 5 days. I've washed the body, but not my hair in 5 days. And that's the longest I went without washing it. And it is needing a washing very good. I do too, but I have adult wipes. Yeah, I have I'll do one day shower, next day a spit bath is what I call it, water and just, in the wintertime. In the summertime, sometimes 2 a day, But Clean, clean, clean. I got a puppy dog that needs a bath right now, but her weekly bath, she's looking at me like when I said that, like, what you talking about? She don't want me to bother her. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. What you doing, girlfriend? What you doing over there? Does anybody want to come up? If so, I'll drop the link. I appreciate you guys coming in. Wally, I'll have to wait a while. I'm going to get a few people, and then I'm going to choose because I've got to have someone that can commit to mornings and evenings, depending on when I do my lives. Because a lot of times I do lives. Like tomorrow, I'll probably do a live around 11 o'clock, and yeah, I need somebody that knows everybody. You are talking about where's Bath? Yeah, I don't sweat too much, but I like to smell good. So, of course, we have a swimming pool. We couldn't swim in it last year. I don't know if we're going to be able to swim in it this year. And, you have to take a shower before you get in the tub or before you get. I always made everybody take a shower before they get in the swimming pool. And then I didn't care what they did after they got done swimming. But in the summertime, I usually wash myself to death, What time is her live in the daytime? I don't know. I like Christie's, but there's so many people there that, it's hard to, I like people that can acknowledge you when you come in. Try not to say a bad word. Hello, Crystal, my darling. What time does she go live? What's her time zone? 10 a.m. Ooh, yeah, she's early. I thought about 11 for myself, but I don't know. That is usually when I'm doing all my chores and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll try, but yeah, I usually miss her. I don't think I've been to her channel since I've had this new channel. I don't think so. She just always has so many people there that it's hard to keep track of everything. 10 Eastern. Yeah, I always like to greet everybody. I like channels that when you come in, even no matter how many people you have, that you always get greeted. Some people, you come to their lives and they don't I don't know if they don't see you come in or what, but they don't say hi, welcome in, da 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 da. How do you get a channel? How do you get a channel? A YouTube channel? Well, you like you've actually got a channel. You if you don't have content, even if you're signed up to come on YouTube, you actually have a channel. Like right now, Brenda, is that what you're talking about? You would just start making content. You would just like right now with Brenda Morgan, like say you would want to start putting content on it, you just upload a video. Make a video and then upload it to YouTube. And then keep uploading content and there's your channel. But you actually have a channel as long as you're talking to me like you're on YouTube, you actually do have a channel. It's easy. You just start putting content on and going to people's lives and people see you, and if they like your channel, they'll subscribe. It's real easy. Hi, Gemma, darling. How are you? Oh, my goodness. What time is it? In the UK, Gemma. Very late, I guess. Very late. My glasses. I don't know what I did to them, but they're still messy. Messy. Ooh, 3 a.m. Gemma keeps my hours. I have to set an alarm because I have to take a pill at 6 a.m. now. And if I happen to go to sleep, and I'm asleep at 6 a.m., which I usually am because I usually go to sleep about 3. I have to wake up and take that medicine. Okay, hang on, man. I see people popping up, but I can't see a thing without specs, and they are dirty. All right, who we have here? Hello, Scorpion. Scorpion. I called you Scorpion. Love you too, Gemma girl. Scorpion X1X. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, Noni. Now, Scorpion, do I know you? Because I don't recognize your name, darling. I don't recognize it. Oh, gosh. There's a 13 here. There's 14. Thank goodness. I hate the letter. I hate the number 13. Hang on a minute, guys. This is going to be crunchy, but I'm going to clean that. Crunchy. Clean that lens off. There we go. Ooh, see if that's any better. Maria said she goes to sleep at 2 a.m. Yeah, sometimes I stay up. I've got to try not to sleep in my chair anymore because my back isn't so much messed up. I don't know if I heard it. I don't know if I heard it when I know it's my first time here, but how are you? Well, welcome in, brother. Thank you. Are you subscribed to me? Come back again next time and I'll give you a turn you blue. Thank you for coming. If you come a couple times, I'll turn you blue. People can drop their links, by the way, if they are blue. I'm doing well. Thank you for coming. Yeah. What's everybody's plans for tomorrow? Are you going to church? Are you going shopping? Michelle says she vouches for Scorpion. What did Scorpion say? I hope everyone is doing well. No, it's my first time here. Yeah, I put that bell on for you. Thank you, dear. How many thumbs ups do I have? I hope everybody leaves a thumbs up. Everybody's... Oh, Michelle must know Scorpion. Not sure of plans tomorrow. I never make plans. To me, plans are meant and made my hair. What in the world? Plans are meant to be broken. Scorpion saying hi to everybody. Hi to everybody. Thanks for being here, guys. I so appreciate it. I haven't been going live enough, so it's like with me and Brenda, because we both haven't been feeling like doing lives. And I always used to follow her. But when you don't do a lot of lives, people stop coming to your lives. And of course, if I go on back to back, like behind Brenda, a lot of times people don't come because everybody's wore out from being at Brenda's. So it's okay. My fingernails look horrendous. I need to file them. File. My birdies are not being too wild. Maybe they're getting tired. I'm here scratching my head. I have birds chirping outside my window. They are making a nest, and it's 10 p.m. Oh, my goodness. That's late. My birds are just over there kind of cooing and acting goofy. Goofy. Has anybody been watching that 1883 on Paramount TV? Paramount Channel, whatever. I was so mad tonight when I was watching that, but I won't spoil it for anybody. Thank you, Stormy. Scorpiana called you Stormy. I stream as well when I'm not working. Thank you so much for the super chat. That rocks, my brother. That rocks. Let me go ahead and make you blue. Michelle says wait a minute. That's not going to work. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I can't make you blue on this. I got to go to the YouTube side. What's wrong with me? Thank you for the super chat. I so appreciate that. Since Michelle said she vouched for you, I will go ahead and turn you blue and you can drop your link. Let me thank you. God bless you for the super chat. God bless you. Don't see many of those these days. People don't see 23 thumbs up. It rocks. Thank you, thank you. People just don't have money like they did. And let me see. Scorpion, I'm going to go ahead and turn you blue. I so surely appreciate that super chat. Well, if I can get there. There you go, brother. And thank you, thank you, thank you again. God bless you from the bottom of my heart. Hello, Malana. Malana? Hi, ma'am. Good morning, Poe. Thank you. Stay home, virtual vibe, good vibes. What is that show? A Birds of Brats. The show is called 1883, and it's on Paramount. It's a Western. It's got Sam Elliott in it, and uh, Faith Hill, the country singer, and Tim McGraw, a bunch of other actors. Welcome in, I hope I'm saying that right, Malana. Thank you again, Scorpion, honey. I appreciate that super chat so much. God bless you. And I know, well, we don't have it either, but that's all I'm going to say about that. But we got to watch it. But it's very, very good. But it did make me angry tonight because one of the persons in it got killed, and it made me so mad. Ugh, boy, my hair is really turning gray. Oh well, that's my natural color. I'm sinking down in this chair. Oh, Cynthia, I gotta make something out of that beautiful gray yarn you gave me. I've been thinking of what I could bake. I got it up there on the shelf. I've got the yarn you gave me for Valentine's Day. Thank you very, very much. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Does anybody want to come up? No more pink. Yeah, I'm tired of dyeing it pink. I think I'm just going to let it go back to white. Look at this, man. Old granny. She's a whitey, whitey, whitey. That pink hair color runs into money. Then again, I might do it. I don't know, but I don't want to. I need to just show my true colors, which is white-haired granny. See, Scorpion says, Michelle Sleeper, great to hear and no problem. Great to see you as well. It's been a while. Oh, thank you. That yarn made a pretty heart. That I wish I wouldn't have ran out, and then it could have been hello, Nancy. It could have been, that bloom back and forth, whatever. What did you use for the border? It's really like silky thread. That yarn is what Derek the Knitwood Strong, when he went to Mexico, 2020, I think, he got me some of those skeins of yarn. It's Mexican yarn. It's called, forget what it's called. I used that. I don't know. I wanted to make it as yellow as possible, so that what I made the body with is that bloom, the 5 weight. But that other yarn was, I can't remember if it was polyester. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of yarn that he got. Yeah, it was some kind of yarn that he got in Mexico. And I just put like 4 double crochets in each stitch. Thank you. I was going to make like a lace frilly stitch, but hi, Tank. I'm feeling lots and lots better. It was real hard, because I put it on after I crocheted and stuffed the pillow. I put that around there. Okay, Noni, nice to meet you. Definitely be back. Thank you so much, my friend. Need to make dinner. You all have a great night and keep up the positive vibes. Always positive here. No drama. Thank you so much, Scorpion, for the super chat. I so appreciate it, my friend. Come back again. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, but nose is tickling. But if anyone wants to come up, just let me know and I'll drop the link a dink. I'm feeling lots better, Tank. I just have this back ache and I don't know what the deal is. It's like up and down my spine. I hope I'm not going to be like my poor mother and have to suffer from stenosis. She was about my age when it happened. And I don't know. It'll be all right. I'm going to think positive and keep praying. That's all we can do. But anyway. So good to see everybody here. I see 17. You guys rock, rock, rock. I don't even know if I got my... Oh, I must because I got a super chat. Okay. I didn't know if I turned my monetization on. Yes, you can come up. Let me drop the link, Brenda. Copy and paste. And I have got heartburn for some reason. I guess it's heartburn. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had heartburn. I just have kind of a... I don't know what you'd call it. Okay, there's the link, Brenda, honey. Just hit that link and you'll pop up in the basement and I'll pull you up. I will pull you up. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. My hairs don't look pink like that when I'm twisting it, does it? Let's see. I dropped the link for Brenda if anybody else wants to come up. Just grab that link and I'll see it pop up in the basement. La, 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 la. So have you guys had a good weekend so far? I'm ready for spring. How about the rest of you? So ready for spring. So ready. Okay, we've got a Mario, but we've got to watch this. Mario, hello. Do I know you, Mario? I haven't.
Hello.
Haven't.
Hi,
Hello,
ma'am.
Mario. Hello, friend. How are you?
Morning. Good morning. Fine.
Morning time for
I'm
you.
the
How are you doing? Morning time for you and nighttime for me. Right?
Fine lang.
Nice to see you. And there's Miss Brenda. Hello, Miss Brenda.
Hello po. Good morning.
Hello.
It's good afternoon here.
I support her from Philippines.
From the Philippines.
Watching me.
Yes.
Yep,
Thank
this
you.
morning there.
Yeah, morning time there and nighttime for us.
I don't understand. I maybe are explain to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a niece that's in India, and it's daytime there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her and her husband's in the Army. I mean the Marines, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stay here lang ko ah. Sir, you're me. Lock my watching.
So have you had your breakfast, Mario?
Yeah. Germany po? Germany?
Oh, you're in Germany?
You? Germany?
Who, me? No, I'm in the U.S.
US. Akala ko Germany
Yeah,
or
USA.
gingutin po.
USA.
Nawala. No, signal yung aking quad. Ano?
No. We're in the U.S. I'm in South Carolina.
She's in South Kakalaki. South Kakalaki, right, Brenda?
That's all right. You can understand. If you can understand my accent, you're doing good.
You're doing good. I'm no understand.
South
Yeah, I have
All
a
right.
friend in Canada.
Okay. Nalaglag.
Yeah, I have a friend Anna in Canada, and she has trouble understanding my accent.
Some people do,
Yeah.
but that's okay. I can understand you perfect because I
Okay,
got an
join me, Mario. It's okay lang,
accent
join
myself.
me in Mario. What's Philippines? Support here, me watching.
Yeah, I want to visit the Philippines one time.
Let's see.
Uh,
Tank saying heartburn is an uncomfortable sensation in your gut. Sometimes a burning irritation. Doesn't feel like that. Just right here, it kind of feels kind of in my like esophagus. Uh, well, Brenda fell out. Mario's got a very cool rock wall behind him. Is that a fireplace? Looks like you have a
Philippines.
fireplace.
I'm Philippines. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Oh, there's Brenda again.
Mega
She
mega
fell
love
out.
shout out.
Yeah, I got lost.
Big love shout out to you. Where'd you go, Miss Brenda? You fell out.
Oh, I know, I did. I'm back.
She fell out.
Love you guys.
This little short fat thing all the time falling. It's
Mario,
falling
thank you for
somewhere.
coming. Mega love shout out to you and your family.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank
Hope
you.
everybody's doing well.
Bye bye. I will be back watching you. Thanks for support. Bye.
Yes, thank you,
Bye.
Mario. God bless. Mega love shout out to you. I wish
I'm
we could
glad.
all understand. I wish we
I
could
know.
all understand.
I couldn't understand him.
No, he's a really, really nice guy. I just wish we could all understand each other.
Oh, I
The
know it.
language,
He seems to be nice. I see him on here a lot.
yeah, the language barrier.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did Tank say? Honey worked on a dog enclosure so we can get our adopted pup in a week or so. Oh, what kind of puppy? I want a puppy. My dogs are all grown up.
Oh, I got 5 cats.
I don't have any cats because I got a dog that would just murder it.
Well,
She murder cats.
what what
She's
happened
mean.
was my granddaughter, about 3 years ago, her and her daddy and the 3 kids lived in Greenville with his girlfriend. And
Hmm.
when they come back to live here with us, uh, the girls lived with us and their mom, and her boyfriend is handicapped, so they live
Uh-huh.
with us. So she brought back a pregnant cat.
Oh boy.
So we got 3 out of the litter here still. 3 to male and 2 females. And
I'd like.
then they decided they're living with their daddy, the girls are, so they decided they were going to get little kittens. The
Uh
dad
oh.
told them they couldn't keep them, so they ended up here too. So now we got 5.
Take them to grandma's house, right?
We got 3 2-year-olds, almost 3-year-olds, and then we got 2 8-month-olds.
Oh,
But I wouldn't trade them for all the money in the world because I'm a cat lady.
yeah. I
Of course,
would be if I. I would be if I could be.
yeah, I
No,
love dogs
Mario.
too now.
Mario probably doesn't crochet. I have a lot of people. A lot of my most of my people don't crochet that are friends of mine. We had a cat come here. Gosh, in the summertime, really cute cat, and we were really getting attached to it. And it was an outside cat. Of course,
Yeah,
my dog, who thinks she's crazy, is what she is. She kind of got used to it,
yeah.
but then it disappeared. So I don't. We don't.
Oh, well, we got 5 cats under the trailer and 2 family opossums under our trailer.
Oh Lord,
But you know, the advantage is the possums eat rats and
that's
mice
true.
outside,
That's
and
true.
they cannot get rabies.
Well, we have a lot of possums because we live out here in the country. So in the summertime, we see a lot. One night I
Uh-huh.
went out on the porch and I thought, because the neighbors, they're not, I mean, our neighbors are really far away. But
Yeah,
cats, if they want to wander off, they'll wander off.
yeah,
Anyway, this cat kept coming here and I thought it was the cat. And I went outside and I said, "Hey, kitty, kitty." And of course, the light was off and it was dark. There was a possum out there on my porch. I thought it was a cat and I almost picked that thing up. When I reached down to pick, which I thought was a cat that I was picking up,
Uh-huh.
It was a possum. That thing, you know how they'll go.
Yeah.
That thing could have bit me. Oh my God, it scared me to death. I was
Well, no,
like,
we love our possums. We feed them cat food along with the cats
oh yeah. And we get
outside. They love
we
cat
get
food.
we get raccoons too. It's funny because you know how they'll wash their food before
Oh yes, I
before
love to
they.
watch them.
It's funny when you put bread out there for them. They try to wash their bread and the bread dissolves.
That's why we use dry cat food.
Yeah, it's funny.
It works real good.
Doc Danger says, for some reason, Brenda made me think of Martha Kent, mother of Clark Kent. You remind him of, was that Superman? Superman's Clark Kent?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You remind him of.
Why don't Tank come up tonight?
Yeah, Tank, you can come up if you want to, darling.
I love to watch her lives too.
Let me see.
I watch hers all the time. And I do crochet.
I'll drop the link again.
I uh,
I
I wasn't too smart when I'm crocheting this last scarf for my granddaughter.
What'd you do?
Well, it's an ombre color. It's gorgeous. I mean, it really is. It's blues and purples and maroons, but I keep going in and out in the stitches. I make it small here, large here, small here, large here. It's the first scarf I've ever done. I've always done baby blankets
Uh-huh.
and towels, kitchen towels, and
I got,
because I used to sell them at the flea market.
yeah. I used to do all the, oh, God, I've got too much stuff. I used to do craft shows and stuff like that, but I don't anymore. And I got so much junk. I need to quit crocheting so much stuff. But, I like to do it.
Well, I don't have much money because I'm on a fixed income.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do the best I can with what I got because I got me and my
I hear
husband, I
you,
got my
sister.
daughter and her fiance, and I got 3 grandkids here. And I mean, we make enough money to live off of, but it's hard to buy anything extra because you're
I
spending
hear
all the
you.
money on the grandkids. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I hear you. See,
So,
I'm used to using Red Heart yarn. I've always used Red Heart yarn because it's all I could afford. And so when
I
I
know
get
someone-
yeah, and when I get this fancy yarn, like people have gifted me with the ombres and or the mandalas and all that stuff. It's so doggone soft. I don't know how to work with. I mean, I know how to work with it, but I'm used to basically to Red Heart yarn. That's what I've always
used to
used.
the stiff stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
and I love
I've been using the cover story to make blankets out of.
Cover Story. Is that a brand?
It's at Joann's and Michael's.
Oh, I've never been to a Michael's before. I've been to Joann's before, but I haven't
Oh,
never heard of that yarn.
I order offline, but what I do is I get smart. I have
Okay.
friends and relatives that ask me what I want for Christmas, and that's the first thing that comes out of my mind, out of my mouth
Me too.
is
Yarn.
yarn.
Me too. That's me
And then
too.
they say, "Well, you don't need clothes." I said, "No, I got plenty of clothes. I don't ever go anywhere. I go
Me
off on
neither.
Tuesday. I go off on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays."
I go to the only place I ever go is well, I go to the doctor every 3 months. I haven't been to Walmart since before Christmas.
Hmm.
I go to the cemetery if they'll take me, which is very seldom. I never go anywhere. I go outside, that's about it.
Go to where? Did you say the cemetery?
Yep. Yeah, I go
Oh,
to the cemetery. And yeah, I do cemetery walk around. You'll have to go back and see that.
okay.
And talk to dead people.
Well, I've seen you do that. Yes, I have
Yeah.
seen you do that. I watch about all of your videos. When one
Oh, well,
comes up
thank you,
on,
darling.
I have the bell on. When one comes up, I automatically watch it.
Yeah, if my husband says, because since I had my knee replacements, they changed my personality and my life so bad because for the worst. I mean, I still hurt, but I just can't get around. They didn't. It's too painful.
Well, now I have a
So,
partial knee replacement that really hurts when
oh
I walk
God,
around, but I have bone on my other one, and my husband had a full knee replacement, and he said the best thing to do is a full one because it does not hurt at all when you walk.
right? Yeah,
Only when you
I got
stand.
one. Yeah, but it did. It's just I have never. I don't know. They hurt. They just hurt. You get
Well,
them fixed, but they still
I'm
hurt.
not feeling my feet. I've got arthritis in the top of my feet from where I worked in the school cafeterias for 21 years.
Hmm.
I'm a chef, and I worked in school cafeterias for 21 years. I run 15 of them.
Oh my, bless
And
you.
I'll tell you one thing, the top of my feet have got, I mean, they've got places that tall on my top of my feet,
Oh,
full of arthritis.
oh, I got arthritis so bad, honey, too, and that's one reason why I don't hardly ever go anywhere. I don't go. Well, COVID's been going on forever and a day,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I would not go to a wedding. I can't sit. I can't. I'm too uncomfortable. I have peripheral neuropathy. Neuropathy. I don't have diabetes or anything, but I have it because of my spine and nerve damage.
Well, now I
And
have neuropathy because I'm a diabetic.
yeah, I don't have diabetes, but I got the peripheral. But you know how that feels. It's like you try to walk and you don't really know where to put your feet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh,
And,
yes, ma'am, I do.
and that feeling. And then if you got to have your shoes on all the time because if you step on something, you don't feel it going your foot. I learned that the hard way.
Right.
I was barefoot and stepped on a piece of glass and it went in my foot and I didn't know it was infected because I couldn't feel anything.
Oh, I
No,
stepped on a
Mama,
tack one time.
there's a sister. Yeah, and you don't feel it. So you got to worry about infection. That's the bad thing about that.
Yeah, I had my foot up on my husband's bed, and he looked at me. He said, "Brenda, you got a tack in your foot." He pulled it out, and it was just one of those little tiny ones, a little short one,
Hmm.
but it was in the bottom of my foot, and I couldn't feel it.
Yep. And on the summertime, I was sitting on the bed and I was folding laundry, and I had one leg crossed. Well, I went to get up and I slid and I hit my foot up against my husband's gun case. Well, it didn't hurt. So I sat back down on the bed and I had that leg up, and all of a sudden, my dog was down there and licking, and I thought, "What are you licking?" And I looked down, and there was blood under my foot about that big of a spot because I didn't feel no pain, and I knocked my toenail off, and broke my big toe.
Oh, I am
And,
so sorry.
yeah, and that was this summer, and I didn't feel no pain because when you got neuropathy, you can't feel nothing.
I know what
So
you're saying.
my sister here, Brenda Land, hello, darling. So anyway, yeah, I have it too, Tank, and I'm not diabetic. But I come walking in the living room and I said, Colin, look at this. And he said, oh my God. And he's like freaking out, Mother, you're bleeding to death. I said, oh, shut up and give me a pan of water. But yeah, I knocked that old high ranger. They gave me low dose gabapentin. Yeah, I took gabapentin for, I don't know how long, but I can't take it anymore. It just
Well,
doesn't do anything for me.
I take 200 milligrams in the morning and two at night.
I take Lyrica for mine, and it seems to work pretty good.
Yeah, but
But
that causes you to gain weight.
I'm fat because I got this disorder called opening the refrigerator door too much.
Elbow to mouth disease.
Yeah, that
That's what
hand to
it's
mouth disease. Ain't none of the medication I've got caused me to gain weight. I gain weight because I'm in the fridge too much.
Well, I lost 66 pounds.
Well,
I
that's
weighed,
I would love it.
I weighed 316, and now I'm down to 254.
Oh God, I'd love that. My sister Brenda Land's laughing at me. Now I stayed on a diet today for 4 hours.
That's good.
4 hours I stayed on,
That's,
and I'm off now.
that's better than no hours.
I made it 4 hours.
Well, I've been on the keto diet kind of. In the mornings when I get up to take my pills, I
Hmm.
drink one of those Atkins shakes,
Yeah.
the mocha latte, and then for lunch I eat pork rinds, and then for supper I eat my I call him my son-in-law. He might as well be. He's been living here 6 years. He cooks supper for us.
Yeah.
So and he portions it out, for diabetic. So he fixes that, and I eat that. And then maybe at night before I go to bed, I might eat one of those pre-made salads you buy at the store,
Hmm.
or some pork rinds, and that's what I eat all day.
Yeah, my husband, he pork rinds is one of course he's diabetic. He's skinny as a rail. I said, this family don't make sense. He's real skinny. He's diabetic. I'm fat and I ain't. I'm like, something's wrong here. But
Yours,
anyway,
yours sounds like mine.
he eats anything he wants to, really. But I don't know. I need to lose about 200 pounds, but I don't see it ever happening because I don't really care. I should care, but I don't. I'd feel better, I know, but
I look at it at our age. I'm 65, so if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go with something. It don't matter what takes me out. Something's gonna take me out.
that's what I say. I say if I want to go happy, and if I'm go eating a big old chocolate bar or a big old piece of cake, at least I went happy.
Well, that's right.
You know? Yeah,
Well,
my
then,
neuropathy does hurt, but I'm saying when Tank says her neuropathy hurts. Yeah, neuropathy hurts very bad, but I'm just saying when I walk and if I step on something, I don't feel it in the bottoms of my feet. Now I
yeah,
can feel their, you know, people say have asked me describe what neuropathy feels like. I said for me it feels like I tell them I say have you ever had your leg go to sleep? And they said, yeah. And I said, you know how it feels when that feeling starts to come back and all them, you feel them pins and needles sticking in you. I said, just imagine that forever and a day. And that's what mine feels like. It always feels like my leg's been to sleep and the feeling's trying to come back. So when I walk, it's like feel like I just got pins and needles sticking in there.
that's the way it feels.
It's awful. And then your feet get real hot and they burn. And the
And
first
if you
time
ever
I
have
ever had my
carpal
feet do
tunnel,
that,
that's the same thing.
huh?
You ever have carpal tunnel? That's the same feeling.
You mean in my wrist or something?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have, I've never had carpal tunnel, but I had a ganglion cyst one time. It
Ooh.
hurt like a booger and went to the doctor and she called it a Bible buster. She come
Yeah.
back in there. Now this was a specialist. This was a doctor that they sent me to that was a specialist for that kind of
Mhm.
problem. She come in with her big medical book about that thick and she said, lay your hand down. Laid my
Right.
hand down and she cracked me on top of the hand with that.
Hmm.
And I thought, I'm gonna sue you for malpractice, yo hag. I didn't say that. I thought that's what
That's
I thought.
the best thing she done for you.
But that's a Bible buster. She said that's what we call those as Bible busters. And I said, well, you didn't pop it with the Bible. You popped it with your medical. But that's what they call them, Bible busters. Hello, Miss Southern Belle. Let me make sure I'm saying hi to everybody.
Okay.
Brenda's saying hi to Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle, you spray
Tell
your
everybody I
feet.
said hey.
Miss Southern Belle's telling me to spray my feet with deodorant. What are you saying? I got stinky feet, girl.
That was cute.
Let's see what spray your. I spray my feet with deodorant. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what have I missed? What you want me to spray my feet with deodorant for? What am I trying to do? She's trying to tell me. Miss Southern Belle, you want to come up here? She'll crack you up. Now you know Miss Southern Belle, Brenda.
Yeah.
She's Brenda Land. You want to come up here? Fish. That is just horrible. Fish is how old are you, Fish? 18, and they told you have stage 1 cancer,
Oh no.
lung cancer. That is just unheard of, practically. Mine is less sensitive, but my hands seem to be worse. My RLS, oh God, yes, kicks in. My hands always go to sleep. Hi, Niecy. When I wake up in the morning, my hands are asleep. Well, it's got
Oh,
I don't know what that's from, but my hands go to sleep when I'm crocheting sometimes.
well, that's carpal tunnel.
Oh, is it? I thought
Yeah.
that part, I thought carpal tunnel was right there.
Carpal tunnel's in your wrist. It's where your wrist ligaments inflame and make it tight, make the band around them tight. Because I've had carpal tunnel surgery on both my hands, and it really helped. Mine don't go to sleep anymore at all.
I don't know what happens. Whatever happens, doctors ain't cutting on me no more. I'm done. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm gonna tell them, get out of here. If you
You
want to cut on
right.
me, go cut on somebody else. Leave me alone. Nobody's cutting on me again. I've been cut on enough.
You are young, girl.
I ain't young, Brenda. I'm old. Now
Yeah,
don't come.
I'm 65.
Well, I don't care, but I do care. I do care. I didn't mean it to sound like that.
I
Don't
know that.
don't tell me I'm young. You'll offend me. Okay, I'm Granny. You got to
I'm,
take. You
I'm
got to.
granny too. I got 13 grandkids.
You got to say. You got to tell me I'm old, or you'll hurt my feelings.
Why?
Okay, because I want to be old.
You're too cute to be old.
Do what?
You're too cute to be old.
I'm well. Then just call me a cute old lady.
Okay, I'll call you a cute old granny.
I'm done with all this young stuff.
Oh, me too.
When you get older, when you're a granny, it gets you out of a lot of stuff. You know,
It does. It
you don't
really
have to.
does.
You don't have to try to look all pretty and fancy all the time. You can just look like an old granny and get away with it. Take a bath and call yourself dressed up.
That's me because I don't wear makeup.
I just take a bath and drip dry and say, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Put
That's
on
right.
some clean clothes. Half the time my clean clothes ain't they're clean, but they got stains on them. I
I know
hardly
the
say
feeling.
Miss Annabelle says she's 66. Niecy's laughing at me. And Miss Annabelle washed something with coffee. Miss Annabelle, get your butt up here.
I always wash my shirts with coffee every morning.
Sure. Well, you can dye your shirts with coffee.
Oh, I know, but it's okay. I just have streaks all down the front of mine until I wash them.
Oh Lord, mine right now, my shirt right now's got blood on it. It's got soup on it. It's got it's got a whole buffet on it.
Well, if I get one little stain on my shirt, my husband says, "Go change your shirt." I look at him and say, "It's 8 o'clock at night. I ain't changing my clothes till I put on my nightgown."
Oh, if my husband told me to change my clothes, I've had this shirt on for 2 days and it's all slopped and everything. If my husband told me to change anything, you know what I'd change? His face.
Right. Well,
Change it.
I've
I
got a
change
good husband, though. I mean, I've got a super good husband. We've been married 47 years. It'll be 48 in July in June.
Mine's okay, but he better not try to tell me to do anything.
But mine only tells me stuff if he thinks it will better me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I dyed my hair pink, it's pink for 3 months. I don't know how long. And one day my husband said, "Did you do something different to your hair?" And
I
Dad
just said
said,
no.
he did. He said, Colin said, "Dad, she dyed it pink about 3 months ago. Where you been?" Well, pay attention to that old woman. That's what he
My
said.
husband's not that way. No,
My
I can
husband,
go out of the house and come in with a new shirt on, and he'll say, "I like your shirt. That's pretty."
shh, my husband don't know. It about killed him when I was making this sweater. I said, "Kim, can you please?" He wasn't doing nothing, but what he does is he stands in front of the TV, and I said, "You make a better door than a window. Get out of the front of the TV. I'm trying to watch it."
Yeah.
So anyway, I said, "While you're standing there in my way, will you let me try this sweater on you? Because I want to see if the sleeves are long enough. Because we got arms. I'm taller than him, but our
Oh,
arms are both about the same length." So he
mhm.
said, "I don't want to try on no stupid sweater." So he put it on. He put it on, and then he started running through the house with it. He said, "I'm going to keep this. It's warm." I said, Give me that." Of course, it wrapped around him about 2 times because he's skinny and I'm fat. So anyway, I did get to use him for a model.
That's good.
But shoot, my husband wouldn't. I mean, I could be laying dead in the floor, bleeding to death, and he wouldn't even realize I was there. He don't notice nothing. He only notices, I'll buy stuff and
Mhm.
I'll have it for 6 months, a year, and he'll say, "Did you just get that new?" I'm like, he is not observant.
I would say yes every time you said that.
He don't notice. He looked. I don't know. He's out there. Let me see what I've missed. Okay, let me see what the girls has been saying. Me, I can look however I ever, but I don't want to be losing my teeth. Oh God, and I have a loose tooth right here, and it's about to go. And I told my husband, I said because I've been to the dentist, but it's going to cost like $300 for them to make me an artificial tooth that just fits up in there, and it's
Mhm.
right here in front. I don't want to be a snaggle tooth, okay?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, my husband said, just lose the tooth. Nobody looks at you anyway. It don't matter if you ain't got a tooth. Now, most men would want their wife to have a tooth if her tooth was loose. But he said, it don't bother me if you ain't got no tooth. I said, well, it might not bother you, but it bothers me. So I said, when that income tax comes, I'm getting me a tooth.
I don't
Well,
blame you.
but I don't know. He's probably I won't be able to because he said he had plans for the money.
Well,
Okay,
now I I was 32 when I lost my top teeth. Because when I was 24 when I had my twin girls, and I was eating for one baby, and I had two, and didn't know it until 14 days before I delivered.
yeah,
So I lost
and
my top teeth, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
that Tank says, Snony, I can wear the same clothes for a week and mine won't say anything. Mine won't either. My husband can't smell anything. I could stink to high heaven and he couldn't smell me. Of course, I don't get close enough for him to smell me. Sister, that sweater looks beautiful on your dummy. Now I told you, sister, to quit calling Elizabeth, my mannequin back there, a dummy. She's always called my mannequin a dummy. She ain't no dummy. But thank you,
That's
sister.
what that's what it does look really good on it.
Thank you. My son called and said he had a giant rat. Ooh. Oh God, Cynthia, you trying to kill me? I'm scared to death of rats. How could he get it out? I said it was hissing at him. Oh my God, it was a possum. See, I'm really behind on. Lord, they do look like big rats. Okay, let's see what I've missed. Cynthia, you didn't know what a possum was? Boy, I'm really behind. Okay, I've caught up.
Okay.
Now I'm caught up. Oh God, possums scare the pea diddle out of me.
I'll
And
have to send you my home phone number through an email because I think
what?
me and you get along real good.
What'd you say, babe? Say that again. I missed it.
I'll have to send you my home phone number through an email because I think me and you get along real good.
Oh, girl, yes, we'll be talking. I'll give Brenda Land a break. I'll call her and talk her to death, and she's like, dirty, dirty, dirty. Today we was both going to the bathroom while we was on the phone. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, I'll do that too.
When you got to go, you got to go.
Well, I had a friend that called me and she says, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm taking a pee."
I was doing more than that. And I was even plunging the toilet while I was.
You was bad as me, girl.
It wouldn't flush. I took my phone in there and lost it. I thought, oh God, what if I flushed my phone down the toilet? The toilet wouldn't flush. I thought, oh Lord Jesus. And then I was looking for the phone and I was on it.
Oh, I do that all the time. I picked up the remote control to dial a friend today.
Tank says she's making stitch markers all day. Did you make me some, Tank? I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody else wants to come up and chit and chat with us a spell. Oh Lord. I wish my kid would come through here and then get up and then go get me some water because I'm too lazy to get up and get my own.
I know the feeling. I'll be hollering for him.
Well, I'd holler, but his dad would say, shut up. You know.
He'll get over it.
Huh?
He'll get over it.
That's right. Hey, Sunita, how you doing, girl?
Yeah, I call for my grandson sometimes, and my husband says, "Why are you calling for him?"
Hey, Lorna Boo.
Hey, girl.
Lorna,
Hello.
Lorna, did you break Bailey's ball? She broke.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what happened?
A chair fell on it.
Oh no, poor Bailey. Now, well, how's Bailey gonna get exercise?
Sleep.
She's asleep. You sure
She's
she didn't
asleep.
get? You sure she didn't get crushed too?
No, she's fine. She tried to bite me as I was trying to pick her up. She's fine. I do apologise. I've had a few drinks, so I'm sorry.
Oh well, that even makes it more fun. Everybody else have a few drinks.
That's okay. I had a beer with my husband.
It was me. Well, it was my birthday, so I had a few to drink.
Oh, I would too.
Yes, a birthday.
I hadn't drank in, God, I guess 10 years, and I had a beer tonight, so I had to go lay down on my bed.
That's what I'd have to do. If I drank a beer, I would be out for days. Now, the last time I did have a beer was New Year's Eve, and it took me 3 hours to drink it.
Lord have
It was
mercy.
Well, it tastes awful.
I drank mine in about 30 minutes. Oh, you drink one, the second one tastes better.
I couldn't get through the first one, girl, let alone to go for the second
I
one.
do apologise. I can't see the chat.
Well,
I
I
think
I
Can you
don't know
guys-
because your thing only says I got private chat and nothing else.
well, I wonder why, because I don't have it on subscriber owner. Anybody
I
else
don't
want to come? Anybody else want to come up and join the party? I'm about to go get me some water because I'm about drunk and been dehydrated.
I'll go get you some water. I got a
I
diet.
know.
You want me to send you a Diet Mountain Dew through the phone?
Ooh, I love my dude. Lorna talked about being tipsy, and I can't even talk. I got a contact buzz.
Well, that's about all I drink is coffee, Diet Mountain Dew, and water.
Brenda Land, you need to come up here. I do like Diet Mountain Dew. I think it's the best because it don't taste like diet.
I know
Do you know
it.
what, Nanny May? I did a 4.5 hour live.
I know. I seen you, and I thought, God, I hate
I
to
was
go
in
live.
meant to be on for half an hour. 4.5 hours. I was like,
I know, and I felt bad. I thought I shouldn't go on because she's still on, but I thought, hell's fire. Oh.
but the point is, I asked you what time are you going on, and you disappeared on me, and I was like,
I
trolling.
think I had to go potty. Hey, Kelly. That's
Hi.
'cause I-
You can't
I see
go.
a kitty behind someone's head.
I see the cat.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah, I tore my curtains down. I got my new curtains. That's my cat. That's one of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hi,
kitty,
guys.
kitty.
Hi,
I'm
Kel.
hiding
How
in
are
the
you?
dark.
I seen that, Kel, and I thought it was a snake there for a minute.
Cool.
We'll be in here in a minute. Pepper's it's gray and black and white.
Look at it
Okay.
climbing the window.
That is funny.
She's in the window. You see her?
Oh my gosh.
Look at her. Oh,
That's crazy.
look at her. She's getting behind the window.
Yeah, that's why I leave the window like that. Well, see, my end of the trailer is up high. Nobody can't see in the windows. So I tore the curtains down. I just left them down.
We had a one time I come home from work and me and Colin had locked herself out.
Mhm.
We had the keys. I went in the house. I actually went in the house to get something, left the keys there and shut the door. And when I shut the door, I locked herself back out. I went out to get the stuff out of the car. So anyway, while we were doing that, I heard this crash and my dog fell off behind the couch. And there's the window behind the couch. Here's my Chihuahua. He's like all twisted and like this because the windows, there, and we couldn't get in. And we were laughing so hard. The poor dog.
Uh-huh.
We had to. We never got in that house, and the poor dog was being smashed in the window. It was terrible, terrible.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. It was terrible.
I'm fixing to get jumped on. I see she won't stay on.
Oh God, be careful! She'll jump on your face. Lorna, what's wrong? You okay?
Just getting tired.
Lorna says, "Happy birthday to me!" Woo, woo.
No, it's 4 a.m. in the morning.
Lord,
Oh.
where you at?
I'm in the UK.
Oh, okay.
She's in
Wow.
the UK.
Yeah, I know. Linda Simpson comes on live at 12 o'clock here, but it's 5 o'clock her time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You got to go when you got to go.
Yeah.
Noni, you better go.
No, I don't got to pee right now.
I thought you said you had to go.
Go get some
I don't know.
water. Nanny
Oh,
May.
water. Oh, sorry.
Water.
Yeah, I need water. I'm too lazy. Oh God, Colin's snoring, so that means no water for me unless I get up and get it myself.
Uh-oh. I text my grandson, bring me a Diet Mountain Dew, and he brings it to me.
Be right back.
I do like Diet Mountain Dew, but it makes me bounce off the walls.
Mm.
It don't.
It'll wake me up quicker than anything. If I have it in the house and I need to wake up real fast,
Mhm.
I might as well drink that instead of coffee because it'll wake me up faster than coffee will.
Lord have mercy. I drink about 16-ounce ones a day.
Good Lord, girl, but you're in the bathroom a few times, ain't you?
Well, I have OBA,
OBA, what's that?
overactive bladder.
Well, I would say I have IBS, ignorant bowel syndrome.
Yeah.
So I do have, even if I don't drink anything, I still have overactive bladder.
Honey,
Mm.
I just think about peeing and I'm peeing.
I mean,
Don't get me
that age.
don't get me laughing because I might just have a flood. It might just be
Oh,
Niagara
no.
Falls. Niagara Falls in Missouri.
Well, I
Yeah.
tell you one thing, since I had my twins, it's been that way.
Mm.
Ever since I had Colin at 32.
I gotta change my lighting. There we
She's gonna
go.
turn the
Now we
light.
can see you.
Yeah,
I've
well,
been-
you know, the problem is my lighting is strange in this room. And I've been trying to fix it, but I just can't. You know, it's been bad. So it's
We'll
it's
forgive
bad no
you.
matter what I do.
We'll forgive you this time.
What was that?
I said we'll forgive you for having bad lighting.
Oh,
Now, see, I don't have a light on. Usually, I got that light on, but I got a light on over there, so it's
yeah,
giving me enough light.
I should probably do that.
Oh, well,
Next
we got ceiling fans in every room with lights on them, so we got plenty of light.
Mm.
Who's saying hi? Somebody's saying good crochet, and Austin's saying good night crochet. Where are you going, Austin? Austin's grandpa. Oh, you're talking about Tank. Tank says I can't hold my eyes open. Good night, ladies. Well, you can stay here and sleep, Tank.
Good
Don't run
night.
off. Climb up there in the bed with Brenda. She'll let you scoot over, Brenda. Let
Oh, I
Tank
got plenty of room in this big bed. I have cats all night long, and she don't mind sleeping with cats. I have one that sleeps on my pillow up here at my head, and I have one that sleeps in the bend of my leg.
Now, let me tell you, I think I had a ghost in the bed with me the other night. I got to be careful at them cemeteries because I lay down in the bed and I thought the dog was up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached down to pet my dog. I thought it was up against my leg. It was not a dog I petted. It wasn't. I went to pet and it felt like smooth flesh. You never seen a fat girl jump up out of bed so fast in your life.
Well,
Phew, when I was out of that bed.
you
And
know that it's not gonna hurt you.
Well, it wasn't no dog.
Uh,
But I'm
Well,
afraid of them dead people.
I have
Them
a
dead,
guardian angel.
you have a what?
A guardian angel.
Well, I hope I do.
I mean, I do. It comes. One time when we lived in an apartment building,
Mm-hmm.
I could see it playing. The doorway, the TV was off, and I just turned it off. You know, it was that little glow on front of the TV,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was a doorway there right beside where I was sitting from the kitchen to the living room. Well,
Mhm.
her shadow come up in the TV.
That's crazy. Well, Lorna scared me to death one night.
Really?
Yes, she told me there was a man sitting in a chair behind me.
That's crazy.
No, I told you there was a shadow behind you.
Oh, that's even
Oh.
worse.
Was it
Okay.
a shadow?
Well,
So
see,
here I am now. You know what I do is I have my cane. I have my pink cane, and when they tell me something scary, I usually swing my cane around behind my head.
Well, I have premonitions. Stuff happens.
If it's a ghost, that cane just gonna go through it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna hurt it. I better behave myself. Mimi, what you doing? She come up here, sissy. Mimi, I've been covering up with my shawl every night because I don't need my legs covered up. And I needed just the right thing. So I went through all my Mimi made me a beautiful crocheted shawl for Christmas. And my birthday. But I don't need my legs covered up because I got sweatpants on, but my arms get cold. So I have that shawl laying across me. Kim said he got up the other morning and came in here and the shawl was over my face.
Somebody's
pulled it
trying to
off.
kill you.
Your face was
I
cold.
had it up pulled it up all over it was all over my face. I don't know what I was doing.
Mm.
Dreaming.
But it's just enough because I just need it over the top of me. I don't need nothing at the bottom.
Okay.
Well, I made one for my sister because her husband keeps the air so cold in the truck when they drive, when they go on trips. So she lays it across her arms.
Mhm.
I made a yellow and white one.
Now, when we went to the cemetery the other day, I took Mimi's shawl with me because I didn't need a poncho. It wasn't cold enough for a poncho. It was just cold enough for the shawl. But sometimes I get jealous because if I take Mimi's shawl, people brag on it. If I take one of my own shawls, they don't never say nothing.
Oh.
I know the feeling.
Oh, Mimi's knitting socks, and I got Mimi socks on my feetsies too.
Wow.
I tore a hole in one of the pink ones, and I about had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. I went to put. Well, I snagged. There was you know how if you drop pins in the floor. Oh my God! And you ever step on one? Thank
Mhm.
goodness that thing just went in the toe of the sock. But what I did is I stepped on it, went in the toe of the sock, and then I dragged the sock along the floor because I thought, what is that? And it tore just a little bit of hole. But I did go in there and I fixed it real carefully, Mimi. But
That's
the
good.
string kind of came undone, so it didn't mess it up or anything. So it looks really good.
Cool.
But I like to wear those socks with my Crocs because everybody says, "Oh, Crocs and socks." I'm like, you better believe it. I
Well,
do. I
my
go to the doctor.
Socks
They
and
think
sandals.
the doctors think I'm so goofy, but that's okay. Let them think I'm goofy. I earn my goofiness because I'll have my Crocs on and socks that don't even match my clothes and just look
Right.
like a total nut. But I don't care.
well, people laugh at me for not matching too. Don't feel bad.
Well, my niece told me about 5, 10 years ago it ain't style to match no more, so it's her fault.
Well,
And then
it's not.
no, they sell socks that don't even match,
Yep.
you know. And my
You know why?
underwear,
You
nobody's
know
gonna
why
see
they
them.
sell socks that don't match, don't you?
Why?
Because your temper dryer or your washing machine keeps eating the flipping socks, so you need an odd one to
Right.
go
I
with the
want to.
sock.
That's right. I want to know where those socks go.
Don't know.
That you put them in the dryer, you could put them in there, and half of them's gone. Now where are they?
Don't know.
Underneath.
Take the little tiny safety pins, the little gold safety pins you can buy, a big bag of them for almost nothing at the Dollar Tree.
Mhm.
Brenda, I'm too lazy to do that. I'm too
and you
lazy to
pin them
pin my
together.
socks.
Pin them together, take them off.
That's just extra work.
Well,
Now
that's
she's
what
making.
I do.
That's
I'll just.
fancy.
I just rather gripe about them being lost.
Or put them in a sleep. Put them in a pillowcase. Then put them in the washing machine.
Now
Yeah.
let me tell you this trick I did. I had a bunch of yarn out in the shed. I didn't put it out there. My husband put them out there about 20 years ago. And I knew I had a bunch of this red heart yarn. This was summer before last. You know, even though it was in a storage tub, they smelled kind of musty, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, how this yarn is perfect yarn, but if I crochet with it, I don't want to crochet something with it and then have to wash the item. So what I did is I went and bought a bunch of knee-high socks, you know, the knee-high stockings, and
Yeah.
I put those skeins down in there and put a knot at the top. And then I just took them and threw them in the washing machine. I washed that yarn, and that yarn, it wasn't tangled up a bit because it was in each skein was in that knee-high. That was the perfect way to wash that yarn.
Hmm.
And I dried it. Well, I didn't dry it in the dryer. I took them outside and in the knee highs and put them out on my picnic table and let them dry. But it took all that old smell there, and they didn't get all tangled up.
That's good.
So I thought I was pretty smart. I felt like I was really smart that day. There ain't too many days I feel smart, but that day made me feel smart.
No, that's a good idea. Kitty. Psst, psst, psst. Psst,
Oh,
psst,
look at that
psst.
kitty cat! How cute! Look at it! Oh, look at its coloring. It's like get him closer, Brenda. Get him. Can you get him closer? Oh,
Yep.
look at his. Oh, look at his little face. He looks like he has hair. Oh.
She looks like she's
Oh,
a cow. She's got
Yeah,
black
yeah.
spots all over like a cow.
Holstein.
Which I can meet
Really.
you because she eats like a cow. She eats all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I always said when I die, I want to come back. I want to be reincarnated. I want to be a cow. so I can just stand out there in the field and not have to worry about my calories. Just eat, eat, eat,
That
eat,
sounds
eat.
good to me too.
Oh yes.
I wanted to be reincarnated as a cat, but I see too many of them run over.
Mm.
And you know, as clumsy as I am, if I came back as a cat, I'd be dead in 10 minutes
And me too.
because I'm a klutz.
That's like one night I was sleeping in my bed, right? And I got a new comforter for it. My daughter bought me a new comforter. In fact, she bought me a new bed and a comforter and all. I woke up, I was sliding off the bed and the floor.
I fall out of the bed. I have fell out of the bed so many times that it ain't even funny.
Yeah.
And
My husband and her have to come pick me up because Lord have mercy.
a couple years ago when I had my other channel,
Uh,
and a couple years ago when I had my other channel. Now Mimi would probably remember this. It was on a Sunday, and Kim and Colin went to church, and I fell out of my chair. I fell out of my chair. So here's my big fat carcass sitting on the floor, and I had my laptop, and I was getting ready to go live anyway, so I just went live from the floor. Here I am sitting in the floor, and I went live, and everybody's like, "Noni Mae, what you doing sitting in the floor?" And I said, "I fell out of my chair."
I think that's embarrassing.
So I was sitting on the floor live, and everybody's like, "Do you want us to call 911?" I said, "No, they'll be back pretty soon." Here I
I've called
was,
the
just
fire department a couple of times to get my butt up out of the floor when nobody was here.
Oh.
it was pitiful. So here I was, and so finally after I told everybody, okay, I hear them coming, I'm gonna get off the live. So I had to scoot my big butt across the floor, boop, 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 like this, and then get over to because I was all the way, couldn't get up in the recliner because the stool was out. So I just went over to the chair and I got up on my better knee, not a good knee, because neither one of them's worth the crap. But
Mhm.
anyway, got up and pulled myself up. And oh my God, I was so dang sore all over. Because I mean, you get
Mhm.
400 pounds up off the floor ain't easy. It was pitiful.
I tell
Oh,
you, picking this up off the floor ain't easy either.
and when I fall on the floor, I bounce. It's like a big
Mm.
ball. Oh,
You ought to live in a trailer. You really bounce.
I told them we got this. We live in a mobile home, and after a while, the subflooring starts to go. I mean, especially as long as
Yeah.
we've been almost 30 years in this mobile home. And in the hallway, because we're used to walking back there, there's the floor is starting to mess up, so it's cracked the linoleum. And
Mhm.
I took pink duct tape and I made an X, taped that hole up. And my husband came there and says, "Is this where I'm supposed to stand on the X?" I said, "Shut up." So anyway, I said, "You better fix that floor because one of these days I'm gonna walk back to that bathroom and my big fat carcass is gonna go through the floor."
Oh my
And
goodness.
then what are you gonna be thinking? So he says he's gonna fix the floor. And he said, "I'm gonna miss that pink X there though."
Put it back.
I said, "We can still put the pink X down there. Just fix the floor."
That's right.
Nani Mae, I came up to say hello, but I'm going to bed.
Yes, you better get you some bed. You with the
Yeah,
bed.
get you some sleep, girl.
You've partied enough, girlfriend.
Yeah.
I drank half a bottle of Baileys. No, I didn't. I've drank a bottle and a half of Baileys.
Don't step
Ooh.
on your bird. Listen to me. Don't step on Bailey.
Bailey's asleep.
Bailey's
No,
partying enough too.
she's not. She's in her cage, but she's like safe.
Mhm.
Well, get you some sleep. Thank you for coming
But
up.
trying to catch a hamster that's about that big, that's 11 weeks old, never been handled, and it's like,
Oh. Wow.
I never could keep my hamsters in a cage. They were the best escape artists in the world.
They scare me.
please don't give them any ideas.
Shoot, my kids had them when I was kids. We used to put cinder blocks on top of their cages. They could still get out.
Ooh.
They could get out easy.
Oh,
Escape
that's
artists.
scary.
What are you crocheting, girl?
I'm making a
The
snuggie.
layers.
Nighty
Snug-
night or good morning, Lauren. I don't know whether to
Good
say
night.
you just slipped out, slicker and a pig.
She's gone.
Slippery as an old slippery pig.
This is a little snuggie.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
gonna make a big blanket. I'm gonna make it. It's like a blanket,
It's like a blanket. Yeah.
and you snow it together.
Right.
You sew it together,
Brenda,
and
go
put
ahead.
Yeah,
hands
you put
on it.
arms
Together,
on
go
it.
on. If
No,
you
I'm
want
not
to
putting
snow it
hands on
together.
mine. You just slip down in it, and they sleep in it.
And
Yeah.
look, she's even got a match. Her crochet hook even matches.
Oh,
I
She's got
noticed that.
those are one of those Hobby Lobby pretty ones with the flowers on the handle.
these are
Isn't it?
the best. I don't know if they still sell these anymore.
I
Me,
don't
Do
know
they?
the last time.
my daughter bought a bunch of them that lives with me, and those are the
Hmm.
ones I like the best.
Me too. I got to get more of these. I bought this by, randomly one time, and then I didn't
Yeah, I
use
got
it for a
several of them.
year. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the ones I bought. I know they're here
I
somewhere.
usually use the Susan Bates. I like those.
See, I don't know the difference. I just use whatever.
Well,
Well,
Susan Bates are all metal, but
Oh,
they're
the metal.
really good. They're real good. You buy them
Okay.
I buy mine in a pack.
here's my new Susan Bates, and I really like it. It's one of those
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
silk.
with the black handles. Yeah, those are nice. I have one of those.
I don't have any like that. Mine are just the regular metal ones.
See, I didn't like Susan Bates for a long time, but
Uh-huh.
then I thought, since it's got a gripper on it,
Yeah,
I'll
the
go ahead and
gripper's
get me
good.
one.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, and Brenda Land she always crochets with these, and she says they're extra. But I like all kinds of hooks.
Hmm.
Me too. I don't have any furl hooks, so I'd like to get one of those, but I can't afford it.
No, me
A
either.
furl.
Yeah.
I had a furl, but it was gifted to me from Ryan. Remember Ryan, the yarn hag? Ryan, what was her name? Ryan, the yarn hag. She was on here for a long time, and she's not on no more. She sent me one.
Huh.
I
Yeah.
heard they're really expensive.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'd never buy one. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
this is
Yeah.
Susan Bates. Yeah, and I really like it. But I
Now the
bought
Dollar Tree has some good ones
those
too.
the Dollar Tree plastic hooks are amazing. I love them.
Yeah,
That's what
those
I
aren't
get.
bad. I tried that
Those
one.
are good.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, my daughter must have 100 hooks, so I just go in her little pouch and get them out.
Still 'em. I also like and a lot of people don't like these because they're so short. But I like the clover, little short handled clovers like this.
Oh,
Now
I
that'd be
haven't tried
perfect
those
for my
yet.
hands because my hands are little. I wear Lord have mercy, I wear a small in there as far as now I'm big, but I wear a small in gloves and stuff.
Hmm.
Mhm.
My hands are real short. My feet, I'm a size 7 shoe, 6.5, 7
Just
shoe.
a tiny thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
this
a
is the
5 foot.
yeah. Now this is my first polymer handled hook I ever made about 15 years ago.
Oh, I like that.
And I still got, and I bet I've made over 200 of them, but that's the
Mm.
very first one I ever made
Oh my goodness.
15 years ago, and that's how long they'll last if you take care of them. Uh,
Okay.
4.5.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
the very first one.
yeah. I know. I told my husband I was 5. I'm 5 by 5. I'm 5 foot tall and 5 foot wide.
I know you're not. I'm 6 foot tall.
I wear a size 3X now. I come from a
Well,
5X to a
I
3X.
wear a 4X. I'll wear a 4X, and I'll take a 5X if I can get one. I'm 6 foot tall and 6 foot wide.
Well, now I wear a 4X in shirts because
Oh, I'll wear a 4X. I'll wear a
I want my
4X.
shirts to be big. I don't want them tight, super tight. But
I
I got
don't like
big boobs, so everything's tight around them.
even when I was young and sexy, I didn't wear tight clothes.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't either because my mom made mine, and she made sure we didn't. We wore dresses. My dad when he was alive, he died in '99, but he was a minister, so you know what we wore our dresses below our knees.
That's good.
My sister, when I was 14, she bought a bikini and she said, my sister did this. You're going to wear this because you got a cute little figure. I said, I ain't wearing no bikini because I was too modest. And it
Right.
was skimpy, skimpy, skimpy. And she said, you got a cute figure. Wear this. All the boys will be looking at you. I said, I don't want the boys to look at me. I never wanted the boys to look at me because I didn't think the boys deserved me. Even my own husband now. So anyway, my sister bought that bikini. I said, you crazy? So anyway, she said, well, if you could have your way, you would a dress in one of those bikinis I had in 1900 or swimsuits in 1900? I said, yes, I would. But I always wore shorts and a t-shirt. And I went to the first time I ever went to a swim pool, they wouldn't let me in the swim pool
Oh yeah, I
because I
believe
had
it.
shorts
Yep.
and a t-shirt on. I had a one-piece swimsuit, but they said you got to take your shorts off and you got to take your t-shirt off. And I said I ain't gonna do it.
Mm,
So when the guy turned his back, I ran real quick and got in the pool
good for you.
because
When
we didn't.
I used to wear my sister. My sister is 6 years younger than me.
Hi, Jen.
So I used to sneak and wear her baby doll bathing suit all the time, and I'd roll it up under my boobs, the bottom of it, that's in the front. I'd roll
Mm.
it up under my boobs and lay out in the backyard to get a tan. Well, we had an old man next door to us that, I mean, he was older than probably Satan.
Wow.
And, I'm not joking. And he'd sit out in a recliner with a newspaper reading while I was out there tanning. He didn't
What?
so bad I'd go back in the
Oh,
house.
perv.
Perv. Yeah. That's terrible.
Oh my
His
gosh.
name was Gentry. Mr. Gentry. I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
My
he's like,
dad didn't.
oh, I'm gonna read the paper.
But he had 3 daughters older than
Cynthia
me.
went night night. Oh, Cynthia, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't not tell you night night. My dad didn't like us to run around in our skivvies, and we couldn't. We wouldn't dare do that in front of my dad because boy, he didn't like that.
Mm.
And I had a friend that she come to the house, and one morning she got up and she's just in her t-shirt. And I told her name's Holly. I said, put your shorts on before you get downstairs because my dad won't like seeing you in a t-shirt. And so she said, I'm going whatever. So my dad stopped her and he said, get up there and put your clothes on. He said, I don't let my girls run around half naked and you won't run around half naked in my house
Mhm.
either. Well, she
Wow.
Well,
was
I
plump.
come out of my bedroom to the bathroom in my, well, I had my bra and my panties and my slip on, right? Because back then in the 60s, you wore slips.
Oh God, yes. I remember slips.
Mm.
And so I went from it wasn't 10 steps, if that much. And my daddy told my mom, she says, next time Brenda comes out of her bedroom in a slip, I'm going to spank her butt.
Right.
Remember those slips, the whole slip and the half slip? Remember that, Brenda?
And
Oh God.
the culotte slips,
Hmm. I couldn't
Culotte
have
slips? What does that look like?
it's a
slip.
culotte.
Like down to
Culottes.
your legs? I mean, down to the full
Down to
thing?
your knees. No,
Down to
it's
your
from your
knees.
waist. It's from your
Hmm.
waist to your
Kelly,
knees. And
yo,
it was
she don't
split
know.
like a pair of pants.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Kelly
I've
don't
But
know
never
the
about
seen
that.
that.
culottes were big. Culottes were real big.
Yeah, culottes were. Yes, culottes were the thing. I loved them. They were
Hmm.
like shorts, but they also was like pants.
Yeah, see, I wasn't allowed to wear pants, but I could wear
Um,
culottes because they look like a skirt.
hmm.
I remember though having to wear your slip under your dress, and I
Yep.
remember we had the whole slips and we had the half slips. And
Wow.
when me and my sister would go to church, we would either have to wear a whole slip. We had to share our slips, and she always got stuck with the half slip. Well, my half slip was always hanging lower than my skirt.
Right. I can see that. Because the
Don't
elastic
feel
never
bad.
stays, right?
Mhm.
Well, see, my
And so,
sister was always bigger and taller than me.
Mm.
So when I went to get married at 18, everybody was congratulating my sister for getting married.
I got married
I,
at. I got married at 18.
yeah, I
Woo.
weighed 98 pounds when I got married. Boy,
Oh, okay.
you couldn't tell it now.
I
Teeny
weighed about
teeny.
100 and I weighed about 127 when I get married. You wouldn't be able to tell it now.
Oh, you
Uh,
sound like me. Yeah, I wore a size 6 dress back then.
I wear
Wow.
a size 8. I wear a size 8. Of course, I'm 6 foot tall. I was 6'1". My doctor told me I'm not 6'1" anymore last
6'1".
year, and I told him yes I am. He said no you're not.
Mm.
Made me plumb mad. He said don't you know when you get old you shrink? I said I'm still, but no I shrunk an inch. And he even the nurse even pushed that down on my head too.
Oh,
She said you were
Well,
only 6 foot tall.
I was
only.
6'1", and now I'm 6. I'm 5 foot, so don't feel bad.
Hmm.
Are you just 5 foot? See, my best friend, she's 4'11", and I'm 6 foot tall. We was
Well,
called Money.
Well,
was called.
my husband was 6'1". He's 6 foot now because he had to have a vertebrae taken out.
Oh
He's
my
had
goodness.
2 back surgeries.
Hmm.
But you imagine me, my nose comes right between his boobs.
Well, my husband, he's short. He's my husband's about 5 foot. He might be 5'10". He says
Oh,
he's 6 foot. He ain't no 6 foot. Becky says, and the skirts. I remember skirts with the skirt
Yeah,
over it. Yes, I love those.
mhm, I did too. I
The
still do.
wraparound. And I love the wraparound skirts. When you wrapped around, you took your little thing and put it through the little hole, and you had the. I love the wraparound
yeah,
skirts.
those are
Oh,
cute.
Mama made us wraparound skirts all the time with the little. She made our little blouses with the puffy sleeves, and the
Mm-hmm.
little collar with the lace around it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had the little.
Yeah.
I had like a big diaper pin. It was about that long.
Yep.
Let
Yep.
me
Wow.
get
We
my
had.
hand
That's
about that long, and then you pinned it into your skirt so it stay
Yep.
together.
I
Okay.
love the wraparound skirts.
Yeah, we love
This
those.
is
We had good
okay.
clothes when we were young. It was just we had to wear dresses all the time.
Yeah.
We had all them cute clothes in the 70s. Remember this? Now we always
Hmm.
had the sandals with the big chunky heels, or the
Hmm.
wedgie shoes, and the
Wedgie.
clogs. Remember the clogs with the wooden heels,
The
clog
Yep.
clogs.
shoes.
Wow. Those look uncomfortable.
And we had the baby doll shoes
They were kind of uncomfortable.
and the sandal. Remember the sandal Oxfords?
Oh
The
God,
saddle
I love
Oxfords.
saddle
The saddle
Oxfords.
Oxfords.
I loved
I wanted
saddle
a pair
Oxfords.
so bad, and my mama wouldn't buy them for me because she couldn't afford to buy a pair for my sister too.
Uh,
I remember my mom bought us a pair. I think I was in the third grade. My sister was in the fourth grade, and she said, "If you girls tear these shoes, got to last you all year long." She said, "I ain't paying $8. That's a lot of money for a pair of shoes. Shoot, that's a lot of
mhm.
money for shoes now when you get them at the dollar store like I do, Dollar General." But anyway, she she said, "If you tear up these, because they were white, we just had to have saddle locks,
Yeah, they're white and black. They're beautiful.
and they had the hardest sole on them. I could kick boys. Well, they didn't
That
mess with
red
me.
sole on the bottom of them.
Mine had the hard sole. Some of them had that crepey sole, soft
Mine
sole.
had
That
the red. The one I wanted had the red sole on it.
Yeah, mine was red sole, but they were the hard sole. Some of them were
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember she paid $8, 7.99. Or we used to have a little shoe store in our hometown, and she buy that white shoe polish that was in that bottle, and you'd
Yeah, in
push
the
the
bottle.
polish.
Yep.
Hmm. Yep, and they would get scuffed up, and so, "Hi, Amy," and so she'd say, "But every Sunday night, we got our shoes clean, wiped our shoes down, and polished them up for the week with that white shoe polish." Boy, we took good care of them shoes. Because
Mm.
I did. She said, if
My
you
mama used to take cream of tartar to our white shoes.
cream of tartar, I've heard of
Yeah,
Wow.
that.
it'll clean them. It'll clean them,
Yeah,
Huh.
I've heard of that before. But we
and
used to
it'll
put
clean
that.
pans too. The bottoms of your pans, pots and pans.
Hmm.
Oh, I have to try that.
Do you
Honey,
remember the?
when you're poor, you have to do a lot.
Do you remember the toe socks when they came out?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I had some of those. I loved them.
Those were the awfulest things.
those hurt.
Those
I
were
had a pair that hurt.
painful. I remember my sister. She said, "I want toe socks so bad." Well, whatever she wanted, I had to. We'd all got it. I remember getting them for Christmas. My mom ordered them out of the Sears catalog. My sister loved the way they felt. I couldn't get my toes in the right hole. I was always had them backwards or upside.
I never failed. Well, now my sister, she wanted something, she got it.
Mm.
But I was a middle kid, so you just went with
Oh, the
whatever
middle
you
kid.
got.
Yeah, the middle kid had to fend for themselves. I was the baby, so but
Yeah.
I got all the hand me downs.
Well, my brother was the oldest. He passed away last February. Not this February, not this month, but the last one, last year.
Hmm.
And he was a year older than me. And so he was mama's boy. She helped him get a car and everything. And then my sister, she got anything she wanted because she was daddy's girl.
Gosh.
I mean, I love them both. Don't get me wrong. And I love my sister, damn. I wouldn't trade her for all the money in the world, but still, you know how it is.
Hmm.
So you were Jan Brady.
Yeah.
Marsha.
I'll tell you, my kids, But my kids, I always treated them equal. If one got a pair of shoes, they all got a pair of shoes. If one did without, they all did without.
Yep. I remember when school started and getting to get a couple outfits for school was so exciting, and your new school supplies. I love that. I didn't want to go to school, but I liked getting the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, once I went to work though, my money was extra. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I could buy more. Like if we took our kids to Disney World one time because Freddie got in a bonus, and so we took them to Disney World. So I took some of the money and went and bought them all 5 new outfits, each one of them.
Oh my
A pair of
goodness.
shoes, socks, and underwear. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Mhm.
And they thought they were in hog heaven.
Wow.
Gosh, I can remember as soon as I got turned 12. I couldn't wait to turn 12 because when you turn 12, you could babysit.
Yeah.
And my sister, she'd babysit. Well, whatever she'd make on Friday night or Saturday night when she was babysitting, she had it spent by Monday. Well, not me. I saved my money up, and then when I save it up for like, especially if I did it in the summertime, save it up and buy my school clothes. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember one year when I was going into the 9th grade, I had saved up $197. Well, that was a lot of dollars
Wow.
when you only get $2 to $5 for babysitting, depending
It's
on
a lot
who
of
you're
money.
Back then, that was a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I didn't spend any of it.
Wow.
And I mean, that bought a lot of clothes. So I remember going into the 9th grade and I had bought 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. I had all kinds of cute clothes. I had these one people that I babysat for, good as they could be, but they would always go out and the man, he would get a little bit tipsy. So he would be the one that paid. So he might whip out a $20,
Oh,
$30
right.
because he didn't know what he was giving you, and I didn't say nothing about it. When
I wouldn't either.
he would just say, "Here's your money," and he lived across the street from us. And he had 2 little kids. One night he whipped out a $50 bill. Well, I kind of started thinking,
Oh.
he probably don't know. He probably thinks that's a 5. So I said, right when I started to say, "You gave me too much money," he passed out.
I just took it and went home.
So I kept it.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. I'm here. I will. How are you? I'm friend Joy. Her. Joy. I'm best friend.
That's your
Hello.
best friend? Hello, best friend. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine.
That's good. Did
How
you
about
have
you
your
all
breakfast?
there?
We are very good here in the United States.
We're good.
I'm exercising how to speak English. That's why I'm watching you,
Okay.
my
You're
friend.
helping him talk to us.
Yep.
We're just up here talking about anything and everything we can get away with talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Right, girls?
We're just trying not to get in trouble.
Right.
Talking about getting in trouble. Well, nice
It
to
don't
meet
take
you.
it don't take much to get us in trouble.
I join
True.
me and my Mario and watching your my friend.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Ala, nice
Thank
to
you,
meet
thank
man
you.
po.
How's the weather in the Philippines?
So it's sunny. So hot.
Sunny and warm?
The weather is now is so hot.
Hot?
Holiday.
What's the temperature?
33 siguro.
Uh,
33 Celsius,
That would
Uh,
be, gosh, that would be about 90 for us, wouldn't it?
I
about
think so.
98.
Yep.
wait till the now.
nagpate na lang.
It'd be about
30.
98 there.
Yes.
I never could hold my crochet hook like that. I'm a knife holder.
33.
Yeah. I have to do it this way just to keep my hands. Sometimes it gets sore, so I have to
I never
change up.
could. I never. How do you do it? How do you hold yours, Brenda? Do you hold yours like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do that way. Nice. I can't do pencil.
No,
Is that what this is? Pencil? Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter in Tennessee
Yeah, that's
does the pencil hole, but I can't.
That's the pencil.
Mhm.
Pencil
No.
hold. This
Yeah.
is knife hold.
Mhm.
Excuse me, what time is that? Is in the US?
I have 10:25 p.m.
I
where
have
I'm at.
11:33 p.m.
Brenda's
Here
Eastern time.
is
12:33.
12:33 noon
Okay.
afternoon.
Wow.
In the afternoon. Yeah, like
So like
12
12 hours difference.
Yeah,
or
Or
just about.
13? 11. That's right. Yeah.
thank you,
Almost
Amy.
12. Yep. It's good. Did you work today, gentlemen?
No. It's a rest day. This is it's Sunday now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday there.
Did
Hi,
you go
Ariel.
to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the morning.
In the morning,
Okay.
church.
Oh, that's pretty, Brenda.
Yeah, that's the blanket. That's the blanket I crochet for myself for my bed.
Is that the Bernat blanket yarn?
No, it's a cover story yarn.
Oh, that cover story yarn. See, I've
Yeah,
never heard of that.
yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, I love it. I want to get another one they got of it for
Amy says
to make another one for my
11:34.
bed.
Again,
Have
ma'am?
you heard of that yarn? Have you heard of that yarn? I bring it. Have you heard of cover story yarn?
No, I have not. Who makes
They
it?
have it at Walmart. Walmart has one similar to it, but it's another name.
Uh-huh.
And they have one at Michael's and at Joann's.
Oh,
Yeah, join me.
okay.
It's okay, and you and me, Mario. You and you.
It's okay for you to join you.
And for you watching her.
I wish we could understand better. Mimi says she
Um,
does the pencil grip too.
Oh, she does. Okay.
I guess
yeah,
it's just the way you thought.
my daughter in Tennessee does it both ways. She does crocheting and knitting. She sends me all kind of stuff.
Oh, that's good.
I will be back, ma'am. I support you in
Okay.
my prep Philippines. I love you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
take care. Nice
Bye,
seeing you,
sweetheart.
Mario.
Bye.
Nice to
Nice
see
to
you
meet
again,
you.
Mario.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
They're so Filipino people are so nice. They are. They're really nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two
I'll have to
friends.
tell you. I'll have to tell you about this lady I knew that was from the Philippines. One, I can't give out too much information because it's kind of like crazy, but um, there used to be this Philippine Doctors Association
Mhm.
in this town near where I live, right? And they were like they must have had like 300 or 400 members, and every year they had a ball, and they would raise money at this ball. They'd get all dressed up and everything, and then they would make donations, and they would send the money back to the Philippines. Well, anyway, the lady, one of the people who was in charge of it, came in, and she had on a tiara that was covered in emeralds and diamonds, sort of like something Queen Elizabeth would wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had on a necklace with emeralds and diamonds. It's like emerald, diamond, emerald, diamond, emerald,
Was
diamond.
it the real? Was it the real thing?
Oh yeah, all the way, and then earrings and the whole thing. And she came over, and I said, "Okay, I'm touching these. Let me." And I'm like touching these emeralds, and she was just like, I said, "Those are real, aren't they?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Oh my gosh!
And I can't even imagine like how much that was, you know.
No, really.
And each diamond was bigger than most people's engagement rings, like each diamond. So it was like
Oh my
probably
gosh!
300 diamonds, you
Yeah,
know.
but in the Philippines, they don't cost as much as they do here.
Well, no,
No.
that's true.
You wouldn't believe the markup in the jewelry business. You would not believe it.
Oh yeah, I would actually.
Well,
That
you know
wouldn't
what?
surprise me.
My mother and father-in-law in 1996 they went to. Well, they've been to Egypt several times,
Oh wow.
and anyway, I had that in 1996. I had bacterial meningitis and was in the hospital for like a whole solid month and almost died and ended up having all kinds of complications. Lost my hair, you name it. So my
Oh,
mother-in-law wanted what they were over in Egypt when I was in the hospital, so they wanted to get
Mm.
me a nice gift to bring back to me because I'd been so sick. So they went to this street vendor, had this beautiful jewelry, real diamonds and everything. I mean, he wasn't like on the street. I mean, he was like the where their shops are, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she bought me a ring. So they told her the next day they had to fly out. He said, "Well, I'll meet you at the airport with the ring." So she didn't know. She didn't know how they work. What they do
Right.
is they sell you this jewelry, and then they either take the stones out or they replace them with something that's not real.
Uh.
So she didn't even look at the ring. They gave her the ring in the bag, and she felt it, and it felt like the ring that she bought. And when she got on it had
Mm.
sapphires, emeralds, rubies, I think, in it, and then diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she said she paid like $20 American for it, which it would have been no telling what.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
So, but when she got on the plane and she opened it up, the the emeralds were gone, and the sapphires and the rubies were gone. The only thing was in there was the diamond chips because
Wow.
they had
Oh,
showed it to her, but they took them out.
Interesting.
And she
oh,
was so mad. She said, and then after that, she told like other people that she knew that because they do missionary work, and they said that's what you got to be careful when you get it. Make sure they give it to you right then and there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't let them tell you we'll meet you somewhere and give it to you, because they take the stuff out
Wow.
and
that
put
is
fake
awful.
stuff
You
in
look like you're
whatever.
sleepy, girl.
They were so mad, huh?
You look like you're sleepy.
No, I'm not sleepy. I'm just old.
Did you get you something to drink?
I'm too
No,
lazy. No, I have to
you
get up.
didn't.
If I've lost my drugs, I need to bring. No, I need to take my nighttime meds, and I don't know what I did with them.
I got to take mine too. I'm glad you said something. I have a whole handful of them to take.
Hey, lady spellbreaker, my sister. How are you, my darling? You, I usually sing to everybody when they come in. Hello. She says, hello, mate.
Hello. So Noni, I can't see your chat. Is yours
I don't
shut
know
off?
why. No,
I
because
can't see it either.
no,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't do anything to it. I don't know if it's because it's StreamYard people. Sometimes, because, I have the YouTube side,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can see the YouTube side chat, and then I
You
have the
can't see the
StreamYard side.
StreamYard. Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't see no settings or anything like that. I
Right.
see on the side of it, comment, banner, brand, private
Mm-hmm.
chat. Yeah, people always tell me sometimes they'll see it and sometimes they won't see it.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was a reason.
You have to tap comments for StreamYard to show them. What do you mean comments? On comments? Like tap it? Is it working now?
Well, if you tap chat, you go out of it.
Uh, do I go to settings?
You might. I don't know.
I don't know nothing. I'm just I see me. I saw myself. Okay,
We're
wait a minute.
doing good, just like we are.
No, it's fine. I just was wondering. I'm still trying to learn how to use all this.
Me too.
Oh, am I on? Are you all on live chat or what I do? Okay, wait a minute. Chop chat. Chop chat. I can't even talk. Let's see. Live chat. Let me see if that works. Okay. Did that make it better?
Nope, it's the same.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Lady Spellberger said, not you, Noni, the co host. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's Saturday night. we, don't,
It's
we don't
almost
know what
Sunday
we're doing.
morning.
Oh, it's good. Oh my goodness, it's almost bedtime for me anyway.
Can you guys see it now?
Mm-mm.
No,
Can
but
you see
it's
the
okay.
chat?
We can see you.
But it's
All we
fine.
need,
Yeah,
all
we
we
can
need
see
to
you.
do is see you.
Yep.
I can see. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. People always tell me that. I don't know if there's a special. It says, "Are you having issues?" Well, yeah, I'm having issues, but it's not just StreamYard. I'm having issues. I'm having issues
Mm,
my whole life.
Join the crowd.
exactly.
Yes, they can check by looking at the comments on their end, the way they can see. Oh, I don't know nothing. I'm beginning to get scared. I'm beginning to think I might be getting Alzheimer's, whatever they call it, because I can't remember nothing anymore.
Yeah,
We
me
just
too.
got some timers.
Young timers.
What? Brenda? She said, what? She said, still in fans speed going 90 miles an hour.
Is that
Amy
Mountain
says,
Dew?
Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh wow.
Amy says that I sound like her. I don't know. I'm getting where I told one of my friends, I said, I think I'm getting, let's see, she's 79, and that woman is sharper than a tack.
hmm
And she's got a good 20 years on me, and she's just like, her brain is so sharp. And I'm like, here's what she told me. She said, I said, Thelma, how come you're so much sharper than me? I mean, you're 20 years older than me, you're sharp. She said, well, I
hmm
told you to quit taking every one of them dang drugs the doctors offer you.
No. Yep.
I said, well, they put me on medication. I don't know. I think they know what they're talking about. She said, shoot, I don't take none of that stuff. I'm like, maybe that's the
Wow.
problem. Maybe I should tell them I don't want no more of their drugs.
Mm.
I
You know,
don't
every
take no
time,
more than I have to.
oh my gosh. I think I take 8 pills a day,
Oh, I take more than that.
Yeah.
because I have to take seizure pills 3 times a day because I have epilepsy.
hmm
And then I have to wake up at 6. I have to be awake at 6 o'clock to take one pill. That pill has to be taken at 6 o'clock every day. That is
Wow.
my time release pill that makes the seizure medicine work. Because if I forget that, because it's it's like an Abilify. You know, you've probably heard of Abilify. It helps out in
Yeah.
medication,
hmm
and I have to take that one. If I don't take that one, you can bet your button I might be flipping around like a dead fish
Oh,
by
no.
the
Ooh,
That's not good.
no,
nope.
that's not good.
Mm-mm.
No, I've had epilepsy my whole entire life. I don't like
Wow.
flipping and flopping around.
No, I've just had asthma all mine.
I got asthma after it's been 10 years ago, January, that I quit smoking.
hmm
And when I quit smoking, my lungs did not like it. They
No,
rebelled against me like crazy.
Wow.
they do.
So I've had breathing problems ever since. Never had a breathing problem when I was smoking. Nothing
Interesting.
bothered me. But when I quit smoking, my lungs, I got pneumonia. I had problem breathing.
hmm
Had all kinds of stuff happen. And
hmm
then found out my right lung was collapsed about 3 months ago, partially
Oh.
collapsed, but they think that happened when I had my last knee replacement, and
It
that was
could have.
yep, and that was 2 years, because anesthesia
Oh yeah.
is bad for making your lungs collapse, and they think
Interesting.
that even though
Anesthesia
I
can
had
do
it
a lot.
spinal, huh?
Anesthesia can do a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it can. It mess you up. One of my friends, she had 3 surgeries too close together, and uh, are your seizures triggered by stress? My seizures are triggered, yes, by stress. And I also found out, this is what really made me mad. But yes, stress. My husband, I will have seizures when he's having bad episodes because he's bipolar and has schizophrenia, but
Yeah.
he can't help that. But
Wow.
also, they did a test on me, and
hmm
my doctor told me that I have, I'm on this Alzheimer, or not Alzheimer, autism spectrum. And I'm like, what? You wait till I'm 59 years old to tell me I'm autistic?
That's a long time. Wow. You didn't even know.
You can be autistic and not even know it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he said,
Okay.
you have some of the, because he said you have sensory something. I don't know what it is. I need to Google it. But if you Google it, then you think, so I don't try not to Google anything. But he's trying to tell me that I have some autistic traits. And I'm like, gee, won't you tell me what's just one more thing? Just tell me
Crazy.
one more thing. Next time I go to the doctor, just tell me we're having an earthquake,
Mm.
You tell
Well,
me everything else.
do you have problems with the texture of food?
Yes.
Oh,
I
That's part
do.
of
Yeah, and
autism.
that's one
that's
of the
one of
triggers.
them. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the triggers. And another thing is I
Yep.
cannot, and this is always, I've always had this. I can't handle loud television, loud music,
Oh.
or I never could go to the movie theater. It would absolutely make me go. I would freak out and have to get out of there. I can't.
Hmm.
In concerts, like when I was a teenager, I'd freak. I'd have to sit in the parking lot. I cannot. And he said
That's
that's one of the things too, loud noises. And
autism.
I can't take any.
I have a friend's son that has it real bad, and he's on the
Yeah,
high. He's a
yeah.
high function, but he just his mom can tell him you're fat, and he'll say, "I don't want to hear it. That upsets me."
Well,
He
see,
gets
I can't.
depressed.
I have a hearing problem, and I always thought that since I had bacterial meningitis in 1996, I lost my hearing in my left ear.
Uh huh.
Oh
Well, I
my.
thought it was because I can hear just a tiny bit in there. I can hear when they get too loud, it's like everything sounds the same, and it's like a crackling noise.
Hmm.
It's really weird.
Hmm.
But the doctor told me that could also be because that's a one of the things on the spectrum of autism.
Yeah.
But like there are certain foods that I cannot stand to put them in my mouth and that's another thing. He said, we're going to try these foods. And if there's any of these you can eat, I'm like, I will eat them, but I hate the way they feel in my mouth.
It's a
Wow.
texture problem.
Yeah, texture thing. So
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my gosh. But he says there are so many people that are on the autism spectrum that they don't realize it,
I know.
Mm.
you
I
know.
have a granddaughter that has texture issues, and I think she is.
Lady Spellberger says, no, that's why I can't stay on panels too long. Yeah, sometimes the panels don't bother me, but if it got real loud,
Mm-hmm.
my sister used to listen to loud music and I would almost cry. I would freak out. I never could take that.
Mm-hmm.
But loud music and stuff like that things that trigger my epilepsy are like, I cannot handle her and people argue or be mean to each other. It does something
Mm.
to me. It'll freak me out.
I
Hmm.
can't
People
stand
yell,
that either. I can't stand fussing.
no fussing, and especially nobody fussing at me. Like my husband, he gripes all the time. I can't handle that.
Mm.
Why do people have to fuss at people
Mm.
and
Well,
scream?
my husband and I, we tell each other, like if I do something he doesn't like, he'll say, "Brenda, sit down. I need to talk to you about this." And if he does something I don't like, I tell him, and then we forget about it and go. Once we told each other what was wrong,
That's awesome.
that's the end of it.
Mm.
Well, my husband is, bipolar and he's schizophrenic. How
Hmm.
he functions, I don't know. He holds down a job. He's always held down a job. But when he's having a real bad time, when he's triggered, oh my God, me and him can't be in the same room together. Because I'll be over here crying in the corner, having a
Aw.
seizure, shaking, and he'll be,
Oh my.
but I can't handle like holidays when we're all together. I put my earplugs in,
Hmm.
Wow.
plug my ears up because I can hear the people, but they're not that loud. I
Right.
can't hear the loudness. And I don't like Walmart, like the crowds in Walmart. That's one reason why I don't go to Walmart.
Good for
Is because
you.
I can't handle all that
I
loud.
order my food 90% of my food online because I don't like Walmart. The big crowds, I don't like that either. The
Yeah.
older you
People
get,
always,
the less people you want to be around.
right. People have always said to me, well, why don't you? I can't believe that you can stay home for months and months at a time and not go anywhere. You don't do this, you don't do that. Well, that's why don't want to tell. I can't tell everybody. Well, I have sensory problems. I have cognitive problems. I can't stand loud noises. I can't be in crowds. It just freaks me out. When you have that, it's. I mean, I can stay here in my little house for the rest of my life and never see another human being.
Right.
I got
I'm
YouTube for that.
I'm about the same way.
I got YouTube for that if I want to visit. But you go to some of these YouTube channels and they ain't nothing but drama.
Uh,
I have stopped in before and seen people. I mean, I like to talk, don't get me wrong. You guys can tell that.
Mm.
But you go to some of these channels and people are screaming and cussing and care. I can't stand here and it's not that I don't cuss and I've had I have a few words I will say. But when people are just cussing and screaming and hollering and fighting and I can't take that.
I can't either.
I will just end up in a ball in the corner going, no.
I know what you mean.
Well,
But
you guys,
baby,
I must be on the wrong channels. I'm not catching any of that. Wow.
but like babies crying. I taught school for 20 years.
Okay.
Having kindergartners screaming in your ears, that don't bother me a bit. But if that was adults, I'd have every one of them slapped.
Wow.
But little kids don't bother me in the least bit. Don't bother me to hear a baby cry or anything. But when you get a bunch of silly adults together, fighting and carrying on, oof.
Interesting.
I can't take it. Cannot take it.
Well, adults shouldn't be fussing and fighting to start off with. They should.
No, they're adults. That's exactly adult. They're
Right.
adults. That's why. And like people having fighting with each other, like I said, some of these YouTube channels, I've stopped in before, and they start fighting and cussing each other. And I'm like, what is wrong with people? They don't even know each other. What are they fighting for? You know.
That's why I'm careful of whose channel I go into.
I want everybody to be happy and have a good time and get along and but I know and all this stuff going on in the news right now, that is just devastating. I can't watch that. It makes me too sad.
I can't watch it. Yeah.
I'm very emotional. I can't handle people
Yeah,
being
I
mean.
watch it, but I watch it with my husband at night. At the 6:00 report, we watch it together. Because I go to his room, he gets off work about 4 every day, so I go in his room about 4:35, and we sit together till about 8 on work night.
Yeah. Now I can watch it, but I worry too much about everybody, and I have to be real careful because I can get myself in a real mess by. I guess it's kind of like being empathetic or something, like getting too wrapped up in.
Yeah, I wear my heart on my sleeve too.
Me too, and worrying about people, and like a friend of mine today told me that a couple people in her family passed away, and I don't even know them, but that bothered me all day long. I just kept praying. I just like it just bothered me. I mean, because I felt so sorry for him, But that's life. We're gonna hear that stuff forever and ever. Well, John Cena, what was John Cena? Weightlift? No, he was a
WWE.
He's a wrestler, right?
Wrestler.
John Cena's here. Hey, John Cena, what's up?
Oh, he's here?
Yeah. Can we have your autograph? Yeah, it's right down there. John Cena. But Lady Spellbreaker can tell you, she says, I barely leave my house since my child. Yes, since your child went to heaven. God love you, honey.
Wow.
Yes, bless your heart. Yeah, I'm just like, don't tell me anything bad that's happening.
Yeah,
I just don't want to hear it. I mean, you have to hear it, to a certain degree. But I remember my dad, he was 91 when he passed away, and he said, listen, sis, he said, see all your friends while you can now. Go see your friends and have them come over and visit, because once they're gone, they're gone. I would love that. But when they get over here, they start telling me their problems, and then I take their problems, like you said, Brenda, on your sleeve, and then you got a whole new set of problems worrying about somebody else's problems and trying to help them, and you can't help everybody. You really can't.
No. Well, I have a friend that's disabled too. I got disabled in 2008 when I was 52. And She's disabled from a car wreck, so me and her go off 3 times a week.
I got disabled. I got my disability in 2013 after I had a seizure in my car and drove off in a ditch.
Ooh,
Ooh.
And that ended up in the hospital in ICU. And after that, the whole hospital, I don't know who they were. All these people came in my room when I was getting ready to go, and they said, "Do you know? Da, da, da. We signed these papers. You have an appointment to go to this lawyer." And I said, "What are you talking about?" They said, "Well, you can't work anymore." And I'm
Right.
like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
And they just decided for me, which was kind of upsetting because nobody had talked to me. I'd been in the
Mm.
hospital, and nobody had talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I couldn't go back to teaching school and be like that, but you know, thank goodness I never had a seizure with those kids.
Mm.
It happened when I get home from work if I got overstimulated or whatever. But
well, I know my dad. They told him when he was 59 that he would never work again. He had a deteriorating heart. His heart
oh,
thickened, got real thick, and
Ooh.
they
yeah,
told him he wouldn't have but 6 months to live. Well, he lived till he was 67.
oh my. Well, he fooled them doctors, didn't he?
He
Right.
did. He did good.
He trusted in the Lord's what he did.
Hmm.
And that's what I have to do too. I have to do that because I would be, if I listened to what those doctors said, I'd have been long gone, a
Mm.
long time ago.
Well, they told me at 36 I wouldn't see another. I wouldn't see another year because of my asthma was so bad, and I'm 65. So I think that. But the doctor did die about 2 weeks after he told me I was going to die.
Oh, you killed him.
He was just doing his own death. He didn't
I don't
realize.
mean to laugh, but that was
But
funny
that
to
is
me.
kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, you figure he was predicting his own death.
Yeah,
Maybe.
really.
It's like,
Gosh, you know what is so weird? When I was a little girl, this Ouija board thing. It was a game
Hmm.
at first, and
oh.
I was 8 years old, and we got them for presents for Christmas. We didn't think
Ooh.
nothing about them. We didn't know
Yep.
they could be evil or conjure spirits or whatever. Well, me and
Mm-hmm.
my friend were playing it, and we were little bitty girls, and we're just goofing off. And so we said, "How old will we be when we die?" So we knew we were pushing it because we were pushing it. We weren't spirits weren't moving it,
Hmm.
Yep.
and we were pushing it. So we made it say 5-4. That was for me. Said you will die when you're 54. Do you know that my friend died at 54 that played that board with me?
Oh
I
no.
I didn't. I'd never ever thought of it. We would joke throughout the years. Remember that when we played that when we were little kids, after
Yeah.
we were saying that people use it to call in spirits or whatever.
Hmm.
Anyway, when she passed away at 54, I went, "Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
that was bizarre." I didn't, but she did. But we used to play that, and we were just plumb silly with it. But my dad, he bought my sister one, and he bought me and my younger sister one to play with because they were like just a game by Parker Brothers. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he was at work, and somebody told him, "Those things are evil. You shouldn't have bought those for your kids. Those are what people conjure up ghosts and stuff with." Hi, Steph. My dad, here's what he told us, and my dad did not lie. My dad, one thing about my father is he was good and honest. Never, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he ever told a lie in his life.
Right.
Hmm.
He said that after his friends told him that, he took that thing to the wood stove in our basement. He threw that board in the stove, and it flew back out at him. Now listen
What?
to this. Listen to this. He said he picked it up again and he stuffed it in there with the poker, and he said it wouldn't burn, and it flew out again.
Lord.
So he took it, threw it, got it in a wheelbarrow, and took it outside and buried it. Now my dad told us this when we grew up. I don't know what it was with that game that I bought you guys, but I threw it in the wood stove twice and it flew out at me.
I've heard people saying they burned it and heard screaming and hollering.
Oh my goodness.
Now I have a spirit box and I talk to spirits, but I don't. I believe there are spirits left on this earth that have not gone on and left. The
Mm-hmm.
dead
Mhm.
shall rise in Christ. Jesus was here 2,000 years ago and the dead rose in Christ and God. Very firm believer in the Bible. but I still believe they are. And even my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, they're ministers, and they believe that too. And they've
Mm.
seen certain things, but I ain't playing for no Ouija board. Mm-mm. Not after what my daddy told
Yeah,
me.
that's crazy.
Well, I
That
Wow.
is,
know my granddaughter was laying in my bed, and she was about 5 years old, and it was Cheyenne when she was, it was and she come in the bed in the living room and says, "Grandma, Grandma," and I said, "Yeah." She said that man in that picture was looking at me. It was my daddy.
oh,
He said,
well, I pray
Mm.
every night that if there are any, I will not allow evil spirits around me.
"Yeah,
I don't allow that. I don't allow that. I'm positive. If there are spirits, the bad ones, you got to stay away. You do not have permission. I mean, you've just got to pray, and you've got to have faith, and you've got to believe.
Mm.
well, my
And
daughter does hoodoo. It's not voodoo; it's hoodoo, and
yeah,
that's to cleanse your house of evil spirits."
right. My a friend of mine, she
Mm.
was from New Orleans, and she
Mhm.
told me, she said, if you ever go to New Orleans, of course, she called it Nolans. They say Nolans.
Mhm.
She said, and we were laughing about it, but she said, don't laugh because it's true. She said, some of them women put spells on you. And I said, why? And she said,
They
they're
do.
witches. I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, she said when she was a little girl, they would go to family members' houses for dinner. And she said, when you would go to a woman's house, or some of the older women houses, she said, you made sure you was in the kitchen when they cooked. Because if
Mhm.
they didn't like you, they would conjure up some stuff that might make you sick.
Ooh.
I was like,
Wow.
oh my gosh. And so I told her, I said, I'm never eating another thing you cook as long as I live.
She
She
wouldn't
said,
hurt you.
hi, Matthew. Matthew says, I will now call Noni's phone. Matthew called me at 2 o'clock. Lady Spellberger says, there's no more ego and darkness in humans than evil spirits. Yes. And I know there are some people, I've seen some people that I know things just ain't right with them.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I've seen people that I've met that I've almost can see like saints and angels radiating from their body. That's how good they are.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good and bad in all of us.
Oh,
Mhm.
I know.
Lady Spellberger says, I'm not even afraid of dark spirits because I don't believe in them. Yes, me either. I won't believe in them. I don't believe in demons either. Modern day, that would be personality disorders and mental illness to say someone has a demon. Yeah. And just like with epilepsy, back in the dark ages, they thought people that had epilepsy had evil
Mhm.
spirits in them.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't believe in them. There ain't going to be no evil spirits in my house, except for that
Mhm.
night that Lorna said she saw scared
Yeah,
that.
but just because they saw something don't mean they're evil. They could be good.
Yeah.
Angels come back. You know that, don't you?
Well,
Mm.
I had my son when my son was 8 years old. We were in St. Louis at Grand Central Station, which used to be a railroad roundhouse, and now they've
Mhm.
made a mall out of it.
Mhm.
Well, somehow he got it. Okay, it was my two step kids and him. I said I had those little wrists. Nowadays, if you put those on kids, you'd probably go to jail. They
Oh, a
were
leash?
little leashes.
Well,
What?
that's
Yes.
what they should do. I have
Wow.
a friend that uses one on her daughter.
Well, I had leashes on them because I'm in a big old mall.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
all of a sudden, Adam got loose from us. I turned around, he was gone, and I said, Matthew, where is Adam? He goes, I don't know. And I went, oh my God. So
Mm.
here I just went, here are about hundreds of people in that place. So the security guard came and I said, I've lost my son. He goes, ma'am, you might as well forget it. You'll never find your son. This guy said this to me. So I just collapsed in the floor. So I just started running around that mall screaming for my son, screaming,
Oh
screaming, screaming.
my gosh.
So I came around the corner and here was this little black man standing there all humped over. He just looked like he was just the sweetest thing and he was holding my son's hand. And I said, oh, and I grabbed my son and hugged him and everything and went raised back up to thank that little man for finding my son, and he was gone.
Oh,
There is no way in the world that he could have not been an angel.
wow.
You know, the Bible says we entertain angels every day.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, that little gentleman had to be an angel that found my son
Mm,
because he was his back was curved. He had a cane. There's no way he could have got away that fast
mm,
because he was right there and then he was just gone. And I had the most peaceful feeling over me. I will say to this day that he was an angel.
wow.
He found my child because my son said, "Mom, I wandered away from you because I saw this store down here on the corner had cars in it." My son absolutely loved cars.
Mm,
And he said, "I got down there and then I couldn't see you anymore and I started crying. And this little gentleman said to me, 'Are you lost?' And I told him, 'Yes.' And he goes, 'Stay here with me. Your mother will be right here.' And he held my hand and he said, 'Mom, his hand was so warm that I felt
mm,
safe all over.'" And he
hmm.
was 8, 9 years old. So
Wow.
I say he was an angel. He found my
Hmm.
son and held his hand there until I got there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like nobody saw him but me and my son because my husband said he wasn't holding a little man's hand, and Adam said, "Yes, I was."
Oh my goodness.
That I knew right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
We both saw him, my son and I both, and we talk about that off and on all the time.
Hmm.
I know that was an angel.
Okay.
Had to be. There's no other explanation.
Wow.
So that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lady
That's
Spellberg says, "Oh my
amazing.
goodness. Hello, Pastor Fernando. How are you?" Here I am ignoring my chat. I'm sorry, guys. Anybody else had an angel story?
Hmm.
Let's see. Matthew, why did you call me at 2 a.m.? I didn't call you Matthew. Matthew always teases me. Matthew, put your heat on 75. He always teases JoJo when she's saying her house is too close. I have witnessed what some would call a possession, but it's a disassociation from trauma. Oh my gosh.
No.
There are no evil spirits in my house either. Now, I've had before what I think was sleep paralysis. I have angels and spirit guides. Let's see. Ala Amiga, says Pastor Fernando. I think I'm caught up. I see someone's called me an old lady. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Um, I get offended if they tell me I'm young. Uh, Lady Spellberger says, I saw two huge figures come December 2020. Oh my gosh, you must tell. Lady Spellbreaker, you need to come up here.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been having such a good. My son is snoring. Can you guys hear that?
Mm-mm.
Well, he's really snoring. He's snoring to beat the band, let me tell you. Whatever that means. My mom used to say stuff like that all the time. What the kid's going at? Becky says, my grandma would come. Yes, I remember you telling me about that. My grandma would come and help me with a crochet pattern when I did have problems. Does that count? Yes, ma'am, it does. Well,
Oh.
my mama passed away in 2012. She died in January 2012. Her brother passed away uh, February 2012. We
Mm-hmm.
lost our grandbaby, died in March 2012.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That was the worst year.
That's a lot. Wow.
That following summer, which, hi, Crazy Crafter and Painter. Hello, darling. Um, I remember having a dream that following summer. My mom always wanted to come up and sit under. We have this great big oak tree, and she always wanted to come and sit under the oak tree and drink lemonade in the summertime with me, which she never got a chance to do. But I had a dream one night that I heard my mom calling my name, and I walked out the end of the porch and looked underneath that tree, and my mom was sitting out there in this white, like a white house coat, all comfortable, sitting under the swing, and she had a baby in her arms. And then this dream, I started walking to my mom, and she said, "No, no, go back, go back, go back in the house." She said, "When it's your time, you can come and see me and the baby." So when I woke up, my heart was beating 90 miles an hour. But I think that was my mother visiting me in my dream, and she was holding my grandchild.
Hmm.
Wow.
Because that just kind of stuck with me for a really long time, you know.
Ooh.
Lady Spellbreaker says the stories from angelic encounters in the Bible, people freaked out to, and no one believed. Mary Magdalene, when Jesus came to her after his ascendant, after his ascendant, yes,
Mm.
very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
very very interesting. I'll tell you, you just never know,
Mm-hmm.
just never know about things.
It's true.
Thank you anyway. I don't want to come up this time. I'm already snuggled in bed, cozy and warm, but ready to read my book. Okay. Well, girls, I guess I better get and round this up. My husband, he's back there grumbling. Sounds like sounds like an old bar back there.
Cool.
Well, girls, I thank you for coming up and visitating with me. It's been fun, fun, fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
this has been my first time, and I've really enjoyed it.
It was good.
Well, honey, we can come back. Noni is awesome. There's somebody down there called Noni is awesome. Well, thank you. I have okay.
I think you
Whatever.
might be awesome.
That's their name. Their name is Noni too.
Really?
Nothing scary ever happened to me. Only heard my sister's name on the box. Yeah, that was wild stuff. That was wild. You all are awesome. You are awesome. Everyone have a blessed night. You too, Lady Spellbreaker, darling, my
You
friend
too.
Oh,
Heather.
you too.
Thank you.
Well, write my emails in my about box, about page, about what do you call it? The about page, the about
I
Section.
know what you're saying. I'll find it.
that thing.
I'll
Email.
find it. Send you my number.
Now I don't have Facebook. I deleted my Facebook. I don't have Instagram, and I don't do Twitter and none of that stuff because I'm.
No, I'm kidding.
I know that's what everybody. I know, Kelly. That's what everybody said. They're like, you don't have. I had Facebook, but then people are being too ignorant with
Exactly.
politics. I can't handle that crap. I'm
Mm-hmm.
fighting
Mm-hmm.
with each
Well,
other.
I just put unfollow if they're rude.
I know I should have, but also my family wants to come and visit me, and I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I There's still a pandemic out there, and I
yes.
just got over having COVID, and they don't care. They want to come and bring their germs to me.
Nice.
But if I'm in my little shell here, you know. But no, I don't have any of that stuff. Thank you, Lady Spellbreak. You guys are so sweet. But email me, and what I've been doing lately is just texting people back and forth with their phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I still have Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook Messenger, but people say that they can't send me a thing with Messenger because you have to have a Facebook first. But I
Oh,
deleted that Facebook, but that was
Yeah.
before I had them in there. I don't know how that works, but and I never could get the hang of that Instagram and that TikTok. That's for young people.
Yeah.
Of course, I do all those goofy videos on my channel, but that's just for views, and I'm just as goofy as the young people. So
mm-hmm.
who knows? Who knows? I don't
That's
know.
good.
I don't know nothing. I've already forgot everything I've ever known.
We all do. We forgot more than most people ever know.
But
Exactly.
that's the Lord's way. That's the Lord's way of protecting us, making us forget stuff.
Yep.
Because if we keep remembering all the things that happened in the past, we'll be nuttier than fruitcakes before it's our time to be nuttier than a fruitcake.
Mm-hmm.
I know I would be.
Yes, I'm doing so much better. I couldn't even swallow the. Oh gosh, we were really sick.
That's
Okay, I love
terrible.
y'all. Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda, email me.
I will.
Kelly, you can email me. Everybody can email me. Go ahead and email me. I might answer and I might not. Just kidding.
I know the feeling.
Just kidding.
Blocked.
But sometimes I had 240,000 emails. And I thought, how in the heck am I going to get rid of them? Kelly
No.
said, He said, Mother, how long has it been since you checked your email? And I said, what's my email?
Oh,
You know my email. He said, but he writes everything down. My husband or my son's very efficient. He keeps everything. He has to tell me everything because I don't know nothing. Okay, my husband's back there. Shut up. You should hear.
All right, bye.
Okay, guys, I love you.
love you
Thank you.
too.
Love
Be
you
good.
soon. Delete it.
All right.
Everybody get a good night's sleep.
Have
Bye.
a good one. Bye
You
bye.
too. Love yous. Bye. Nighty night.